Hello, guys. Sorry for the delay. I was eating. It's better for me to eat before the live than after. So start getting restless, and you never know how long my live's gone for. Later in the afternoon, I have to go to a resort. I have to print off some documents and sign them and scan them and sort out that health insurance. Hello, Lady Hawk. Hello, JMC. Hello, Happy Face Man. So before I get into this, hello, John, to this live stream, to just show you just how corrupt UEFA is, how rigged everything is, why they're called fixtures. Has the word fix in it. These leagues, these Champions Leagues, these Premier Leagues, Championship, Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga, it's all rigged. It's all to take your energy, okay? To keep you obsessed over these frauds, these Satan worshipper. So before I get deep into this, there's a couple of guys on Twitter who have like about 10 followers between them who are saying my work's utter nonsense and me charging people for my website. I'm conning people. First of all, I ain't conning anybody. I don't make anybody sign up. I really support everybody who has and who continues to do it. But saying that I'm conning people, if I care so much about the truth, then why am I charging for my service? First of all, I put in about 7 hours of work a day for my website. I go live about 3 or 4 hours for free when I could be charging people, and I know people would pay it. I could be charging way more than $10, could easily be charging $50 if I wanted, and people would pay it. So for 2 years of work where I get better and better to keep it at $10 is well worth it. And this guy calling me out tried to go on my website. He wanted to go on it. He watches my YouTube videos. Yeah, I talk nonsense. And he said something about, oh, Messi scored 666 days after his budgie died. Thinking it's funny because this guy's very slow. And I was like, well, how about the fact that Messi was born 869 days after Ronaldo, and Thiago Messi was born 869 days after Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. You think that's an accident, that they were born the exact span of days from each other? Ronaldo and Messi Jr. and Ronaldo Jr., 869 days? Going to ignore that because your brain can't contemplate it? To say that I'm talking nonsense because you're trapped in the matrix? You're spending your whole afternoon messaging me, telling me I'm conning people, and it's a moral duty to call me out. What, with your 9 followers? You probably just appeared to call me out. Don't even know if you exist. All right? If other people want to put out all their content and do it for free, that's up to them as well. I see it as energy. I give so much energy. Energy's currency. Currency's money. I don't do it to get rich. If I wanted to get rich off this, I'd take my sports picks. I'd still be gambling every day. I'd be giving my life to gambling like I did, where I was winning thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, where I didn't have to work. I could live off gambling. I don't recommend doing that because it takes all your energy. So you clowns out there who are going at me, you don't know anything about me. So pipe down and have a word with yourself, okay? So, all right, let me go into it now. I'll shut up about those. Hello, Agent D. Celtic won Real Madrid and got them in their group. Yeah, Real Madrid got a Ukrainian team yet again. They got Shakhtar. Obviously, they got the blue and yellow connection. Liverpool have Rangers, which I predicted. I said Liverpool would draw Rangers. Just had the 9-year-old get shot in Liverpool. And then number 9 for Rangers gets the winning goal. 1-0 win, of course, for your 10 for your Satan. They win 3-2 on aggregate. 32 raising the Society of Jesus' logo. We know Rangers is all about religion, so is Celtic. It's funny how in 2012, Rangers were in the lowest division in the Scottish pyramid. And now they're in the Champions League. You come on, guys. It's an absolute joke. It's a farce. Obviously, the Liverpool Rangers connection with Steven Gerrard, who coached for Rangers, had no coaching experience, yet he goes there and dominates. and is obviously a Liverpool legend. The guy who made his debut at age 18 and 6 months exact, and he scored 186 goals for Liverpool. Nothing to see there. Just nonsense, isn't it? I found this on BBC Sports website. The mascot for this year's Rugby League World Cup is Rugby, which was created by 2 9-year-olds. We had a 9-year-old girl got shot. Again, I'll keep telling you all about the number 9. It's everywhere. It's the number of completion. It's the last single-digit number. So what is it? What's being completed? That's up to you to decide. Is it the New World Order that's going to get completed? Is it transhumanism? Is it the return of Jesus Christ? What is it? Because 9's everywhere. It's everywhere. I told you all the 9s that I noticed last year. Well, you had Prince Philip dying at age 99, 99th day of the year, on the 9th day of April. And then you had the NFL season begin on 9/9, 99 days before the Pope's birthday. The last celebrity death of 2021, Betty White, age 99. 2 Super Bowls and Super Bowl 56. The 2 quarterbacks wearing number 9. Super Bowl was in California, which was founded on 9/9. The last major play was by number 99, Aaron Donald. So there's all these 9s, guys. 9/11 obviously occurred in the so-called 9th month of the year. I'll be discussing that in connection with Vanessa Bryant getting a $16 million settlement on Kobe Bryant Day. Why did they wait till that day? I'll tell you. Because with this knowledge, you can figure that out and see through all the bullshit, which can help you grow and not be trapped, which is priceless. Being trapped in this matrix is cringeworthy looking back on how I was and how most of my friends still are. How they're still taking in. They probably watch the Champions League, Joe. I think it's all legit. Probably think it's all legit that Lewandowski, who 2 days ago said he doesn't want to play against Bayern Munich, is now playing against Bayern Munich. Barcelona draw Bayern Munich. Of course they do. Haaland, who signs for Man City, who I said is going to be the Golden Boot winner, and he will be. Who've Man City got? Dortmund. Haaland's old team. It's a joke. Who've Chelsea got? A team who Giroud plays for. The big French Jesuit. It's just a joke. Rangers have Ajax, yeah, who are an openly Jesuit club. Ajax 4, Rangers 1. I don't know. I've not made any predictions yet for these scores. Zach Hubbard sucks at explaining this knowledge. All he does is rant on every phone call, then hangs up and repeat. That's why I don't watch anything Zach Hubbard does. Because that's the whole aim of his show. To piss you off and sprinkle some knowledge in there at the same time. So I don't watch any of his stuff. The girl was shot 15 years to the day that Reece Jones was shot. Yeah, to the day. Exactly. There's an animated movie called 9. Wow. I'll have to check that out and do the durations. I can't see Rangers winning the game in that group. They shouldn't when you look at the squad. But look what they did last year. They knocked out Dortmund, which was an absolute joke. It don't matter. Whatever the code is, that determines it. That's the harsh reality that people don't get. Rangers could win the Champions League and still people would just go, wow, how amazing. What a turnaround. Rangers could literally win the Champions League and still people won't question if it's rigged. Qatar could win the World Cup and people still won't question if it's rigged because they're deeply under mind control. That is the reality, in it, that Qatar could win the World Cup and still the majority of the world would go, wow, what an amazing story. That's what they would say. Rangers, same standard as Macclesfield Town. I won't go that far, but if you look at their squad, how they're in the Champions League shows you that everything's corrupt. Just like it's corruption that Russia hosted the 2018 World Cup. Then we have the war there. And now we have Qatar. What are Qatar doing hosting the World Cup when countries like England were candidates to host it, who have all the infrastructure, the stadiums, the fan base, perfect for transportation, close to so many European countries, obviously. Europe's so small. No, let's put it in Qatar. because that is a biblical ritual. Why it's in Qatar and why the final is a day after Pope Francis's birthday, who I believe is the false prophet. Okay, there's this group of lunatics who've taken over this footballing asylum. We call them FIFA or UEFA, who've been on numerous occasions caught up for corruption. Sepp Blatter, Platini. Of course, then they get cleared. Of course, they get cleared, guys, because the same people who own FIFA and UEFA own the so-called justice system. These people can do whatever they want, and the only way it stops is if the majority of the world stop playing along. Why do you think I'm not excited about the World Cup? Not 1% of me is excited about the World Cup. I will not be watching any games. I will not be giving in my energy to it other than coding it and probably telling you who's going to win, which is all by a code. But I know nearly everyone I know is going to be staying up and watching it and taking days off work and getting drunk and gambling tons of money. And then they'll have something like Qatar beat Spain, and it's like, wow, no, I didn't expect that. That was an accumulator buster. Yeah, well, Qatar had the fans behind them. They're used to the weather conditions, aren't they? Let's just justify it because we don't want our illusion to be popped. So we'll just justify the nonsense. All right. I think this will be the last ever World Cup. See how people respond to that. Liverpool 9, Bournemouth 0. Liverpool will beat Bournemouth, but there's literally zero value. So it's not even worth coding it. But they should win that game. Yeah, Newcastle have just signed a player for 60 million. The whole Newcastle ritual is all connected to the royal family, the Newcastle. Okay, that's all it is. Rangers 9, Ross County 0. Zach Hubbard is the reason Gematria stays unpopular. I agree. He's a gatekeeper, in my opinion. And that's just what I think. But what I do, instead of crying and bitching about him now, I just don't watch his work. I do my work. I work at a high level. I do this daily. I care about this community. I put hours and hours into my time and my life into this. I decode everything imaginable. And I try and do it in a way that you learn and you laugh at the same time. But today, just these people, I won't respond anymore. But the fact that 2 or 3 of them are just messaging me nonstop, saying that I'm conning people. And I should be making it a moral duty to give this information out. What does he mean by a moral duty? He doesn't understand the beast system and how it works. Here's the reality of it all, guys. If I didn't get paid a little bit of money online, which pays enough for my rent, basically, that's it. It pays for my rent, which I'm grateful for, but the work that I do, I think it warrants more, but it pays for my rent. If I didn't offer a service, which people don't have to buy and keep renewing month after month, I wouldn't be doing this. There would be no illusion. All right. I would be going live maybe once a week. I'd be working a 9 to 5 job. I'd be trapped in the beast system. I worked so hard to acquire this knowledge, to build a following that people are willing to support what I do. All right. And it was so intense. What's the difference between supporting me and taking an online course? What's the difference? You learn. People every day learn from what I do. They like what I do. I bring joy to them. My sports picks are high level. And people questioning my work who've never been on my website. Listen to this here from somebody who, a really nice comment. Let me read this out. Oh, yes, my husband's very, very happy because he can only bet on football, but says the codes are mind-blowing and loves reading them to his friends. He says you are a genius. I think that too. 4 love hearts. These are the people that I care about. I've supported so many people on Patreon in the past, so many people, that I literally stopped learning from them. That's why I wouldn't support them anymore. I stopped learning. So as soon as you stop learning from me and you don't appreciate my content, that's when you can cancel, and that's absolutely fine. Brazil or Argentina already won the World Cup. Next 23 NBA Finals, 23 Stanley Cup, 23 World Series. Yeah, I think Brazil, Argentina, or England. The best riddle out of all of them is Argentina. That's the best, smoothest riddle. And then there's so much for Brazil and invert Neymar. It's funny how all the Brazil players are in form at the moment, isn't it? They're all in form. And then the England riddle's phenomenal as well. But see what happens with Queen Elizabeth with that. Mani and Ani, if you want to get smart today, you'll be gone. He's a grifter, Mani. Everyone on the internet has a motive to scam someone. Wait, are you calling Zach a scam artist? I don't know. When the human race learns the language of symbology, the great veil will fall from the eyes of man. Yeah, I'm going to do more videos about symbolism. I've called it out with these celebrities, with the celebrations. It's all there. I don't 100% know what it means. I just know they all do the same symbolism. And they're all on the same team, aren't they? France, I don't think they take it. I'm going to do the durations from when Brazil got destroyed by France in 1998. There's going to be something there with those numbers from the World Cup final to that date where they got hammered. When Ronaldo choked on his tongue. Sure he did. Manchester United signing Casemiro says he's the happiest man alive after joining the club. No, you're the happiest man, happy face man. Yeah, 60 million. Is in his prime, Casemiro. Let's go to Man United. That don't win anything now. All coded. I did my video on Casemiro. Showed people why he signed. And again, I can do it all day long and show you these things. Everything's by a code. It's why I predicted Ten Hag, United coach, a year before. It was what, 25-1 when I said it. Well, I told you Eriksen would go to Man United. Right after he had his cardiac arrest, I said he'd come back and he'll sign for Man United. Nobody believed that. Again, I told you Messi would go to PSG when nobody said he would leave Barcelona. Said Ronaldo would go to United. No, why would he do that? Why would he? That makes no sense. Well, don't have to make sense. It makes sense when you can code at my level. It's that simple. I don't just throw out wacky predictions, bullshit predictions. I back them up. And I reveal them before and after and during. For the people who say I just code after the games are done. That's just bullshit. That's people who don't know what they're talking about. You meant Adam TJ Baker? Have you got bipolar or something? Because one day you love me and the next day I'm a scam artist. You're always in my life. Are you mentally unstable, bro? Is there something wrong with you? How you can be like this about me and then this about me and this about me. What's wrong with you? Get out of the live if I'm a scam artist. If you're watching me and I'm a scam artist, why are you here? You muppet. You're a muppet. Something wrong with you, lad. Same with the Mani and Ani. You're here every day. There's something wrong with you. Something mentally wrong with you, boys or girls, whoever you are. The base system's a joke. In what way is it a joke? I think a South American team will win it because they've missed out on winning it for the past 4 tournaments. Yeah, Argentina, Brazil have the best riddles in the South American. It connects to Copa America as well, where Argentina beat Brazil. Angel Di Maria, the angel, gets the winning goal after 22 minutes. The connections, I'll post it actually this week on my website if you want to sign up, guys. I'll give you all my Argentina numbers. I'm ready to post it. Read them, do what you want with it, add to them, whatever it is, you're going to go, wow. You're going to go, wow, Messi's life's been coded. Wow, Maradona's life was coded. Wow, Pope Francis's life was coded when you read my code. And you see the durations, and you see the numbers, and you see all the 36s and the 360s, which is like a circle. You'll see all of that. I'll post that. I might even do it today. I'll give you all my Argentina codes. Were you in Bradford's youth system when they were in the Premier League? Yes. And there's a reason why they call it a system. It's a beast system as well, these academies. Why do you think so many pros have dads who played football as well? People have not studied the history of these sports. They don't even know that the FA was founded by Freemasons. People don't know baseball was founded by Freemasons Basketball was founded by a 33-degree Freemason. They don't know this stuff because they've never been taught it and they've not gone out of the way to study it. I've studied for 2 years, about 6, 7, 8 hours a day or longer, studying everything imaginable and putting it together where I can go live and there's people here who want to listen to me talk. That's hard work. I wasn't given this knowledge. I wasn't part of a secret society. I never have been. I never will be. I've acquired this knowledge through hard work and I share it with people. I could just keep my mouth shut. I could have kept my mouth shut at the very beginning of this when I was winning thousands of dollars and just me and my close friends. I could have just given out sports picks, kept my mouth shut, kept doing what I was doing comfortably for money in a school and coaching. Could have just done that, but I didn't. I had a burning passion to reveal the deception. And I do now, still after 2 years. I'm coming at you with live streams, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. And it doesn't get boring, does it? Or people wouldn't keep coming back, like Amani and Ani. Welcome to the Satanic New World Order. All inverted, nothing makes sense. It's all been infiltrated. It's all in reverse. Have you heard what they've said now in Russia? They've come out and said Brittany Griner is actually a man in Russian media. Said that it's a man. They've actually said it's a man. So I come out and do a video on Brittany Griner with all the numbers, saying it's a man, showing you all the images where he has no chest, has every feature of a male. People still saying, you can't say that. Why would she play in the WNBA then if it's a man? That makes no sense, Adam. You make no sense. You think the WNBA is not corrupt? You don't think it's full of men? You've not studied anatomy? Still denying that these Hollywood A-listers are not inverted? In deep denial, still saying that FIFA's not corrupt, still thinking there's a war going on, still believing in this, still putting that over your face. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Is there something deeply wrong with you? There has to be, and it sucks. It's unfortunate, it seems. But at the same time, it's frustrating that I can day out put out this content. I make predictions every day. What's going to happen? It happens more often than not. And I'm just lucky. I'm just lucky every day for 2 years. I'm lucky. Sure I am. I must be one lucky mother effer. We live in an actor-based society, yeah. Look at the president of the Ukraine, the so-called president, guys. He was a comedian and an actor, and he was in a show where he played the role as a president in the show. Yet people tell me, no, he's actually the president. That's just random. That's just weird, isn't it? No, it's not random or weird. It's mockery. He played the role of a president in a TV show, and then he becomes the president of this bullshit nation, the Ukraine, where they divided the Soviet Union all by design, all by a code. There was no reason to do it. By dividing the Soviet Union, it just created more divide and more conflict and more corruption and more anger. That's all it was. Russia is the biggest country in the world. You think it couldn't have taken out the Ukraine in 5 minutes? Why is Dennis Rodman in the Ukraine now? In Russia, trying to save Brittany Griner? What's he going to do? The guy who pushed nose piercings for guys and pink hair and wearing dresses. What's he going to do? Dennis Rodman, who they put on Big Brother. What's he going to go out there and do? Some ex-NBA player who was a fraud, who dated men, like Carmen Electra. What's he going to do? He's going to go to Russia and make a statement, and then they're going to release Brittany Griner to come back and play in the blokes NBA. Is that what's going to happen, guys? How's he even allowed in Russia? How's Angelina Jolie allowed in Russia to give an interview on a street corner? So dangerous. How? Because she cares. She? Angelina Jolie is a she? Sure. Hey, Javi. How you doing, brother? That night in Tijuana was a blast. Thank you. Yo, Kane Clark. How you doing, baby? Ronald Reagan was an actor before he became president? Yes, he was. No conspiracy, he was an actor. Donald Trump was an actor before he became the president. Was he not? Did he not have his own show, The Apprentice? Was he not in WWE, which is sports entertainment? And then Trump becomes the president and he's going to save us. Obama's going to save us. Biden's going to save us. People talking like Biden is the savior still when he can't talk. He can't string a sentence out. Okay? People still believe that Biden is dictating what happens in the US. This one old, fragile Jesuit, yes, he was Jesuit educated, frail, old, invert. They believe that he decides what goes down in the US. Biden makes this announcement. Biden makes that announcement. Trump makes this. Boris makes this. Have a word. Look at where they were educated. Study to see where they were educated. All of them. They're all educated at Jesuit colleges. I'm not going to blame the Jesuits on everything like Zach does. These Jesuits are Satanists. All right? Pure corruption all over the world that people continue to ignore because they only care about themselves or their family. They don't see the bigger picture with it all. People believe in Magic Johnson got HIV and then he can come back to the NBA and be a better player than he's ever been when he was already incredible before that. And then he has a transgender son who dresses up as a woman now, pushing that agenda like Dwayne Wade's little kid is transgender, 5 years old. In schools now, they're doing the whole thing where there's an actual day where men dress as women and women dress as men, and it's cool because the youth of today don't have a clue what's going on. Yeah, Jim Carrey is a master jester. He was in The Mask. He was the Riddler. They say that Jim Carrey is like the highest level in Hollywood. It makes sense that he is some sort of warlock, wizard, magician. People will just laugh and go, oh, whatever. He's just an actor, Adam. He's just an actor. All right. Okay. What else have we got here? If we want to know who can save us from this, it's easy. You seek the Creator hard enough, you'll get to the truth. Yeah, but you've also got to look out for yourself and save yourself as well along the way with this. All right, people get screwed over. The reason why people got this and they're dropping dead and getting sick is because they fell for it. They didn't question it. That's the reality. They didn't question it. Not one moment. The inconsistency with the science that they believe to be true, everything about it. In this world, guys, if you have your eyes closed, you're going to get screwed. You're going to get played, you're going to get abused, and then you're going to cry and bitch about it and not know what's happened. Next year, I have said people are going to be in for the shock of their lives. All right? The financial system is going to absolutely collapse beyond our wildest dreams. People talking about me about $10, this, that, and the other. People won't be able to afford me $10 this time next year. All right? Then you're going to see how this knowledge and how building your spirit is going to be so important. People will just laugh this off. Whatever. It's just going to be like it has been in the past. There'll be challenges and then we'll overcome it. La-di-da-di-da. People have no idea what's going to go on with this one world currency. All right? Which is going to be obviously crypto. They're going to control everything. People are just going to go, no, it's not going to happen. Everything's going to be all good. You're just a conspiracy theorist. Then why is almost every conspiracy coming true then? Why? Why? Because people like me are spot on most of the time. We say what's going to happen, it happens, and then it's just, well, okay, fair enough with this one. But what about the time you said Macclesfield Town were going to beat Chesterfield? You didn't get that right, did you, mate? So maybe everything you're saying is nonsense. All right, what about everything I've said was going to happen that's happened major? Giving you exact dates when things are going to happen. What about that? No, well, I don't know about any of that. All right, okay. Well, yeah, Amani, you want proof? What proof do you want from me? Proof? That word, one of the worst words ever created, proof and evidence. When evidence has put people in jail, and then it's come out that actually the evidence was actually incorrect. Proof, evidence. You got your proof and evidence from your scientists that you trust, your experts. Your proof and evidence from the mainstream media that lie every single day to you. Can I prove they lie every single day? No, I can't prove it. Can I back up the numbers to show that you're being mocked every day by a code? Yeah. Can do that with my eyes closed. I have dropped some weight. I don't drop much weight. My weight doesn't really fluctuate. I've pretty much been the same build. I've lost muscle mass. My wrist is screwed. Can't really do anything. But I agree with that. But in regards to my weight doesn't change. It hasn't changed since I was like 18. Blessing, curse, somewhere in the middle, I don't know. But I've definitely lost muscle mass. I can't do anything with my wrist other than sit-ups, running, cardio. I'm doing loads of cardio, which, yes, it makes me healthy and it's good for my mind and all of that. But it's not good for building me up. But my body's one of them. In like 3 or 4 days, once I get back into lifting weights, I've got a great body again. I'm like that. So I agree with what you said there. Proof is fact. What do you mean proof is fact? Pretty much everything in this life you can question as not being a fact. The proof is fact. What does that even mean, mate? It's almost our time to shine, brother. Yes, Joseph, it is. It is. We've got to be patient on this journey. We'll be ridiculed. The Bible said we would get targeted. People who actually genuinely care about the world and the truth and calling Satan out. People still to this day don't get the day after I did my best ever video, Kobe, Revelation and Coronavirus, where I called out Satan with such passion and desire, and I was reading biblical quotes. The day after I did that and published that video, my Patreon got removed. The day after, because this is a spiritual war and people have no idea, because the spirit's being crushed. Most people's spirit's being crushed. So they're not even aware that they're in a spiritual battle because the spirit's just gone from them. People say whatever they want about me. You can't doubt my spirit. You can't doubt my passion. You can't doubt my knowledge. You can't doubt my work rate. You can doubt other things about me for sure, but all of that, I dare you to doubt it. The FIFA video game company predicts the winners of the World Cup before the tournament begins, and they have already correctly predicted the winners 4 times. Why do you think? Because they know who's going to win. Again, I don't 100% know how it's being done, the algorithm, if it's AI, if it's just history repeats itself, if they're behind who wins it, they determine it. I don't fully know all of that, but I can tell you this right now about what happened with Kobe's wife, who's a bloke, Vanessa, one of the worst actresses you will ever see, when she was talking at Kobe's memorial. Absolutely cringeworthy and embarrassing, yet the average person would have probably cried along with it and gone outside the Staples Center and said a little prayer for Kobe. Well, I'm going to discuss this now, the numbers. Vanessa Bryant received 16 million. All right? You got this whole economy crashing, people struggling. LA's full of homeless people now. Yet Vanessa Bryant, who blatantly doesn't need any more money, gets 16 million, which she never got because it's bullshit. Jury awards Vanessa Bryant 16 million in suit over Kobe Bryant crash photos. Supposedly, people who came on the scene of Kobe's helicopter crash took photos, and Vanessa Bryant has sleepless nights every night that these photos are going to get published of Kobe and her daughter Gianna. Bullshit. There are no photos of Kobe and Gianna dead because they never died. So she's been talking about this for ages now, but she gets awarded this 16 million on Kobe Bryant Day. How perfect. Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa, gets a $16 million settlement on Kobe Bryant Day. 824 is jersey numbers. All right? Could have been any date, but no, that date is where it's settled. Is that a coincidence? Is it? It's not, is it? This is just a joke. This was in Los Angeles. Los Angeles equals 53, which is the 16th prime number. Remember, recently you just said Rashford score after 53 minutes and Sancho after 16 because everything's synced up. This following comment is so pathetic as well and didn't need to be stated. Just Miss Bryant, who wore a face mask in court. Why do they have to tell us that? Clasped her hands around her head and began to weep as the verdict was read. Why did they have to say Miss Bryant, who wore a face mask in court? Why? Psyop. Joke. Vanessa was given 16 million 111 days after her birthday. That 111. 9/11 occurred on a day, leaving 111 days left in the year. Remember, the Queen was born on the 111th day of the year. Helicopter. Kobe and Gianna supposedly died in a helicopter. Helicopter gets you 111. And it's not a coincidence that 111 days is 15 weeks and 6 days. 9/11 occurred with 111 days left in the year, and 911 is the 156 prime number. Kobe averaged 15.6 points in his first NBA Finals, guys, which he won 4-2. And in his last ever game, he played 42 minutes. And since Kobe died, all the NBA Finals have finished 4-2 because the beast reigns for 42 months. Mark 9/11/2023 in your calendar because that's exactly 42 months after coronavirus was declared a global pandemic, which was declared 201 days after Kobe's birthday. Event 201, anybody who predicted a global pandemic? Kobe Bryant Day, the New York Yankees get the 201st win. A big 201 that they got. The upcoming anniversary of 9/11 is 2 months and 4 days after Vanessa was awarded 16 million. And what jersey number did Kobe wear? 24. Kobe Bryant, who supposedly died the day that the Staples Center were hosting the Grammys. What is wrong with people? I've told people that, no, that's nonsense. That never happened. There's no way that happened. Yes, Kobe Bryant died the day the Staples Center hosted the Grammys, everybody, where all the frauds, the satanic frauds are there. Vanessa Bryant was born on 5/5, of course. Kobe scored 55 points in the second half of his highest scoring game, which was in his 666 game. Satan equals 55. So no wonder Vanessa was born on 5/5. She was given 16 million on 74 and 38 date numerology. Lucifer, 74 and 38. The 74-38 helped me with my baseball code. So again, people are going to probably go, wow, so good for Vanessa. She deserves that. She lost her husband. She lost her daughter. She deserves this money. Nonsense. Nobody was dead. Nobody died, guys. I've told you Kobe Bryant's Myles Garrett. People laugh. Look at the date durations. Look at the appearance. Look how they move. Look how he plays basketball. Look how he played at Cleveland. Look how when he was drafted to when Kobe retired. Look at all this stuff. Instead of just going, what you want about? Why do you think they had Myles Garrett throw his helmet at somebody? Who did they throw it at? A player called Mason. Myles Garrett, number 95, like Martin Luther King, died on the 95th day of the year on 95 date numerology. 95 is the year before Kobe was drafted. Kobe was drafted 26-6, just like LeBron James, just like you have your 266 Pope. The Vatican, guys, control pretty much everything within this realm, and they're working for Satan. That's why when Pope Francis, right before he became the Pope, the Basilica was struck by lightning twice. Okay, lightning. Luke 10:18, anybody? Again, most people don't even know that verse. Oh, God doesn't exist. It was the Big Bang. Luke 10:18, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. And you have the Tampa Bay Lightning winning back-to-back Stanley Cups. You have all these leagues sponsored by Gatorade, which has the lightning bolt. You had the fastest man in the world, Usain Bolt, who they said was fast as lightning, mocking you. Mocking you. When does the upcoming NBA season begin? When? October the 18th. 10:18. Luke 10:18. Little Nas X's satanic shoes, which had Luke 10:18 stitched on them, where he sold 666 pairs with blood in the sole. All factual. You can Google it all. People just dismiss it, don't have a clue, oblivious to it. Then so be it. When it all comes crashing down and everything gets revealed, it's going to give people, that will actually give people heart attacks. All right? That will actually give people heart attacks when they see what's all going to play out next year. Somebody's asking me about Myles Garrett. Yeah, he was born in 95. He plays for the Cleveland Browns. Where was LeBron born? In Ohio? Cleveland legend. LeBron overtakes Kobe in the scoring charts the night before Kobe dies. Kobe drops to number 4 in the scoring charts, which is the number associated with death in China. LA in gematria gets you 4. And the day before Kobe Bryant dies, guys, what happens? LeBron James overtakes him in the scoring charts to become 3rd. Kobe drops to 4. He does it, guys. He does it in Philadelphia, where Kobe was born. And people want to dismiss it. They want to dismiss it. They want to dismiss the fact that LeBron James overtook Kobe in the scoring charts on the 25th of January, which is 251, which is the 54th prime. And Kobe Bryant and Gianna Bryant died 5 months and 4 days after Kobe's birthday. And Gianna Bryant gets you 54. And Kobe Bean Bryant gets you 54. And Jesuit order gets you 54. And Don Shula died on 5-4, all connected to Kobe Bryant. Because he died 99 days after Kobe. Another 99. Kobe's highest scoring game, 81 points. What? 9 times 9? Come on. Yesterday, the Dodgers beat the Brewers 12-6 on Kobe Bryant Day, who died on 1/2/6. Really? And the pitcher's birthday was 11 weeks and 3 days ago, 113. And Kobe Bryant's 113. And he was drafted round 1, pick 13. And he made his NBA debut on November the 3rd, 11-3. And 113 is the 30th prime. And this game was exactly a span of 30 weeks after the anniversary of his death. Of his 1/2/6 death. The Dodgers win 12-6. 12 plus 6 is 18. Kobe got 18 NBA All-Star awards. 18, the number connected with Ronaldo, who signed for Man United at age 18, and 18 years later re-signs for them at 36. IHS, which is the Society of Jesus, gets you 18 in 2 ciphers and 36. Ronaldo born on the 36th day of the year, the same as Neymar. And I'll say this again for people who didn't hear it at the beginning. Ronaldo was born 869 days before Messi. Ronaldo Jr. was born 869 days before Thiago Messi. Really? Imani Anani, you're nothing but a coward. That's all you are. You're a coward who thinks you know everything, yet you don't have a platform, you don't have an audience, and you just come in and target everybody. You're a coward. I come live, I speak up, look you in the eye. Well, not necessarily look you in the eye. I speak my truth. You come here and you just act like you know everything, when in reality, you don't have any type of influence, do you, on anybody? That's the reality. There's also a player in the NFL named Myles Bryant. Yeah, I did a video about it. Where's number 41? Plays for the Patriots, doesn't he? Myles Bryant, eh? Plays for the Patriots. Who won? Who won the Super Bowl right after 9/11? Who won it, guys? The New England Patriots, right after the Patriots Act was signed, which basically destroyed our freedom. What did 9/11 cause? Mass surveillance. That should have woken up billions of people, what happened on that day, but it didn't, did it? It didn't. I had a justification. I was really young, and I still remember telling my mum, that looks like a movie. Did this actually happen? Something don't feel right about that. I remember telling my mum, yes, Adam, look. Don't say that. Look. People died, Adam. I said, well, it still looks like a movie to me. So I remember she was crying. Am I proud to be an influencer? I don't even like the term influencer. But what I'm getting at, bro, is you all high and mighty in the comments and talking down to people like you know everything about the world and the universe, and we're just idiots. Yet you come in here every single day leaving comments. You got nothing better to do? The people who listen to my work, they respect what I say. They leave great comments. They're intrigued in what I have to say. Look at that 60 in the live, 26 likes, 626 when Kobe was drafted. And you come in and you think you know it all. Calling me a small, sad man. Nobody knows who you look like, Amani and Arnie. Hey, John Wayne, how you doing? Whenever the people need a hero, we will provide them with one. Yep. There should be no heroes in this world. Nobody should be idolized in this world. No man, no woman. That's the reality. Do you think Liverpool will go down to Europa League 52nd edition? No, I don't. I think Liverpool qualify. I don't think because of those 52s that they're going to go to the Europa League. No, I think they qualify, to be honest with you. Adam's got OnlyFans. Well, maybe I'll set it up. People don't like this. This is how sad it is. People care so much about other people in general about this stuff. Adam has a website. Adam had a Patreon. Who's Adam think he is? Well, you should be questioning why you don't have one. Why no one's supporting your work. That's what you should be asking yourself. Not asking why people are supporting me. Why don't you have a platform? That's the question you have to ask yourself that may help you grow personally. And you may have to ask yourself why you're listening to me, Amani. Because you clearly have a crush on me. You have a crush on me, don't you, baby? There's some kisses for you. There's some kisses. Enjoy. Problem is, people like Ronaldo are idolized by billions in the world. Yeah, all by design. They polarize people. It's funny how Miles Gout's 26 right now as well. 26 years old. People don't think he's wearing a bodysuit either. They can continue to be mocked. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. There's not much I can do. People don't want to accept it. People don't want to accept the fact that Miles Garrett was born 1229 and 1,229 is the 201st prime. And coronavirus was declared a global pandemic 201 days after Kobe died. Nobody know that? No, because most people don't know that 1,229 is the 201st prime, and then they don't know all the 201 connections. They don't know it. They can't comprehend it, so they dismiss it. He was born 1229, guys, the day before LeBron and Tiger Woods. Again, how many people know that LeBron and Tiger Woods were both born December the 30th? They don't. And if they did, they'd say it was just a coincidence. That's what they would say. 12:30, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for your 6. Divine. There's some kisses. Well, 2. 2 for you. You deserve them. You're a great person who cares, who has the capacity to do videos and show your face and speak with passion. And I respect anyone who's doing that at this point, who actually is using the voice whilst they can use the voice, whilst we do somewhat have a platform to do this. Because most people still don't have the balls to do it. Well, soon they won't have an option. You won't have a choice. I'm telling you. People think that Elon Musk is going to save the day and he wants free speech. Listen to exactly what he says. He says as long as people act within the government guidelines, he's all for free speech. That's what he said. Oh, Elon Musk, the hero, Iron Man, a billionaire is coming to save us like Donald Trump, who they claim was the richest man in the world. It's absolutely laughable. Now they're saying Putin's the richest man in the world. Who next? Amani and Arnie, the richest man in the world? Are we going to believe that as well? Are we going to believe that? All right. Hello, Sean. All right, I'm going to get rid of Amani and Arnie now. He's gone. I won't talk about him again. Let me go back to this Champions League group. He's gone. Right. Liverpool draw Rangers is the headline. I've told you why. That was all to do with that shooting. So let's have a little look at what it's saying. Liverpool have never previously faced Rangers in a competitive match. The Reds' only previous European Cup Champions League meeting with a Scottish opponent was in 1981. Last 16, beating Alex Ferguson's Aberdeen 5-0. Wait, the only time Liverpool have ever played a Scottish opponent was against Alex Ferguson's Aberdeen? You can't make that up. Woo woo! Are you serious? Are we serious? The only time Liverpool have ever played a Scottish team was against Aberdeen, who were coached by Sir Alex Ferguson, who's Man United's iconic, legendary coach of X amount of years. What did he win? 13 league titles. The guy whose final game finished 5-5. And he got a brain hemorrhage on May the 5th, 5-5. And Red Devils is 55. And the mascot for Man United, Fred the Red, wears number 55. 55, the 10th Fibonacci triangular number. Now you have Ten Hag. 10. Wow. Can't believe that. 5-0, 50, like Satanic. Erling Haaland will get a speedy reunion with former club Borussia Dortmund after Manchester City, last season's beaten semi-finalist, which was so rigged, by the way, against Man City, were drawn against the German club Sevilla and FC Copenhagen. Wow, Haaland. How perfect, eh? How perfect that you're going to be playing Dortmund. Chelsea will come up against former defender Fikayo Tomori after the 2021 winners were paired with AC Milan in Group E. Thomas Tuchel side will also face Salzburg and Dynamo Zagreb. So again, look at Chelsea's group. It's absolutely pathetic. Celtic get Madrid. Wow. Guys, how are Celtic and Rangers in the Champions League at the same time? Because it's religious. Former Rangers striker Chris Boyd speaking on Sky Sports News. I think when you get to this stage of the competition, you're just delighted to be there. It's the same things. To draw Liverpool, the Battle of Britain. I'm sure the boys will be looking forward to it. It's a great occasion for Rangers to be back in the elite, yes, elite level of European competition, because these elites, these Satanists control FIFA and own all the clubs. They're all in it together. It don't matter, Rangers, Liverpool, they're on the same team. They all make the money. As long as people are watching it, they don't care. So if iBooks is full, if Anfield's full, if Old Trafford's full, if the Etihad's full, then they're all making money. That's what people don't get. They don't get how all of these clubs, all of these owners work together. And I've given you the wrestling analogy multiple times that WWE over the history, WWE, TNA, AEW, WCW, New Japan Wrestling, all of it, they all are owned by the same people. So it doesn't matter which one you're watching, as long as you're watching it. It's that simple. Doesn't matter which one you're watching, as long as you're watching it. So it's the same with professional football. Doesn't matter who you support, as long as you're supporting a team and you're buying the jerseys and you're buying the season tickets and you're watching the games and you're gambling, then they split the profits. That's how it works. So if they tell you, well, no, this guy owns this and he actually owns this, this, and this, so he's going to make more money, it's nonsense. They own all of them from top to bottom. That's the reality. Elon Musk is an even bigger clown than it. Yes, I agree. Again, Elon Musk, man, he found PayPal, he found SpaceX, he found Tesla. Guy who was brought up by a single parent in South Africa. Poverty, extreme poverty, supposedly. Really believe that Musk came from a poor background? Musk is a CIA agent. So is Rogan. So is Bill Gates. So is Bezos. These are just CIA agents. That Tate is a CIA agent. What do you mean the truth should be free? What is truth? What is truth? I come here, I speak my truth, my opinions, my findings. What is truth and why should it be free? You know what should be free? Water, a natural resource. Electricity should be free. Those things should be free. Wi-Fi should be free when you break it all down. I ain't claiming to speak the truth. I'm speaking my truth. And for what I do daily on my website and on YouTube, I deserve to be financially rewarded, not get rich from it. If I was obsessed by money, I would still be gambling, as I've told you. So, like musicians, are they sellouts? Are musicians sellouts when they make money for bringing out music? Is that what it is? Can't you just do it for the love of the music and just put your music out there for us to enjoy, man? You don't need to make money from it. When people are having gigs or when you tip them or whatever it is, or you buy them a drink because you say, hey, amazing, I loved your performance. Should we say, no, you should just do it for the love of the music? People telling me that I should be coaching football for free. If I love the game so much, then I should be coaching for free. Should doctors be performing surgery for free every day? It's naive to think that way. If you care so much about your students, then why do you get paid for teaching? What? If you love cooking so much, then why do you have people pay you? Why don't you just do it for the passion of it? It's naive, it's silly, it's scandalous. I provide a service, a high-level service, a consistent service, and it's no different to any other job. I don't know why people get it in their head that if it's a website or an online platform, it's a con. Why? Is me charging people to coach their kid, me being a con artist, making their kid better, helping them grow? No. How you doing, Philip? Truth is what sets us free. I agree, but what is it? What is the truth? It's very hard to define what the truth is. I always say I speak my truth, guys. And you can agree with it, you can disagree with it, whatever you want. But I'm not charging people for the truth. I'm giving you information that may make you question your reality, that may help you in the long term with your spirit. Liverpool played Celtic in the UEFA. Well, it's not what it's saying here. I'm only reading what Sky Sports is saying. A competitive match. Maybe it's the group stages of the Champions League. Maybe. Yeah, it'll be the European Cup and Champions League. So if they played in the Europa League, that's not what they're referring to. Bye, Anani. Yeah, there is nothing called truth, only actions and consequences. I agree with that. Impossible coincidences equals 222. Good find. Hey, all is one. How you doing? Are you going to New York? No, I ain't going to New York. Why? What's going on there? I only see what I see, not the media. Again, like just go against the media. Let's see what CNN are saying today. See what's on their website. I don't usually do this. Nuclear plant disconnected from grid, Ukraine says. What? Ukraine says? Did the country just come out, the actual nation of Ukraine, and say that? Ukraine says. Let's read what it's saying. Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, which is held by Russian forces, was completely disconnected from the power grid for the first time in its history on Thursday, according to the country's nuclear operator. Again, guys, this nuclear power plant, it goes back to The Simpsons, it goes to Stranger Things. It's all just predictive programming. The complex was disconnected Thursday due to fires at a nearby ash pit. Where are all these fires coming from, guys? Who do you think's starting these fires? Who do you think starts the fires? And have you seen what they're saying now in England? You'll be cold in the winter because they need it more. This Ukraine flag. You'll be cold in the winter because they need it more. So all your electricity bills going up in England is supposedly because of the Ukraine. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Agent D, I'll do that on another day. Am I on TikTok? Never. That app infuriates me, TikTok. And yes, I'm sure it has a lot of positives to it. I cannot go on TikTok. It makes me physically cringe. I will never go on that. But Joseph is. What does 222 symbolize? It's just order out of chaos is 222. That's why I said 2022 would be so chaotic in 2021, and it has been. Just any triple digits, the same digit, seems to be incredibly powerful. 111, 222, 333, 444. They say the angel numbers. I don't know any of that. But they seem to be more powerful than a regular number, for example. Like, for example, if you use 25, I would say 222 is far more significant in energy and power and influence than 2 digits rather than 3, especially if it's 3 of the same. Thoughts on John Travolta? Just a female. Just a deceiver who doesn't have anywhere as much talent as people think he has. A Satanist. What's going on with his hair as well? Just everything about that guy's fake, John Travolta. Di Maria to face former club Benfica and PSG. Nice. Where's Di Maria now? Juventus? Again, what an overrated player he is. He's played for Real Madrid, PSG, Juventus, Man United. Justice Department ordered to release redacted Mar-a-Lago search warrant. My goodness, man. It does piss you off, this, which is by design. I'm trying my best. That's why I don't read it. But whatever they're saying with Trump, if they put it out there, they want it out there, and it's made up. Ghislaine Maxwell being sued by attorneys firm for nearly $900,000 in unpaid legal fees. Lies. Unvaccinated Novak Djokovic withdraws from US Open. I'm going to have to decode this. He does it on 25-8, 258, number of the beast, 258. William Henry Gates, 258. Right, I'm going to have to do this now, aren't I? Doesn't the US Open start on 9/11 as well? Right, okay, Djokovic. I've called you out so many times. I told you you'd win Wimbledon, all by a code. Let's have a little check. No, Adam, he's just the best player in the world. Of course he was going to win it. That's not how it works. If that's how it works, you could have put every single dollar you had on him to win it if you knew he was going to win. You don't know that they're going to win. You don't know if he's going to get injured in the 3rd round. So let's check the span then. Djokovic's birthday, I know, is the 22nd of May. That's when the Premier League season ended this season, on Djokovic's birthday, and he wins Wimbledon. Wait, so 3 months and 3 days after his birthday, he withdraws from the US Open. I'm going to have to do a screenshot. He withdraws from the US Open 3 months and 3 days after his birthday, 3-3, because he's not vaccinated. 3-3, guys. Corona gets you 33. Coronavirus declared a global pandemic on 11-3. 11 times 3, 33. The US Open is going to be in New York. New York gets you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, 30 freaking 3. So there you go. Easy. Easy. I'm just going to post this now on my website. Djokovic. See, it's worth just checking out CNN for 5 minutes. Novak Djokovic withdraws from US Open. He is unvaccinated against COVID-19 and not allowed to receive a visa and enter the country. All right. Listen to this. How's that? How did I enter the country the other week? How did I get into the US and cross the border and I'm unvaccinated? How was I able to get into the US? All right. How? But Djokovic can't. Guys, when I was in LA, to be fair, you didn't have to wear a mask. They've come out now and said that the vaccinated and unvaccinated, basically, there's no difference between them. They've come out and said that. So why now Djokovic still can't enter? This news happened 3 months and 3 days after Djokovic's birthday. Wow. Corona equals 33. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on 11/3. 11 times 3 equals 33. Remember, monkeypox became a national emergency exactly 33 weeks before the 3-week anniversary of coronavirus being declared a global pandemic. This is why this knowledge is valuable. If you would have learnt this knowledge, you would never have got that. I'm telling you, because if I didn't have this knowledge, I would have got it. I would have just played along with it. So thank you, God, for giving me this knowledge, for not making me naive enough to get that, for not having me now message my mate saying, did you hear about Djokovic? Oh, it's so harsh, isn't it? It's not fair. That's what I would probably be doing. It's not fair on Djokovic. Or maybe I would have been saying, well, he deserves it. Why didn't he just get it? Why didn't he just get that and he wouldn't have a problem? Nearly everybody says to me. Nearly all of them say to me that. Well, Adam, why are you complaining about having to cross the border and all the nightmare of going through Tijuana to get to San Diego to LA? Why? When all you had to do was just get the you-know-what. Nah, I ain't giving in. Respect to anyone in this live stream right now who never got that when there was billion-dollar marketing campaigns for you to get it, when they were threatening to take your jobs. All right, when you couldn't enter buildings, when you couldn't fly, and you still didn't give in. Much love to every single one of you for that, because there's not many that I'm aware of that didn't give in. Only people I know. I can't go off everybody. Agent D, I'll agree with what you say that people don't need to buy Gematria or Truth hoodies, but if they want to buy them, let them buy them. I don't sell merch. I could easily and make more money. I don't do it. But if people want to buy merch, let them. I didn't call Blake Griffin. If you think that I was bullshitting about living next door to Blake Griffin, you can think that. It's the most ridiculous lie if you think that I didn't live next door to Blake Griffin. I don't even really care about basketball. I've told you with Blake, I can't say a bad word about him. He bought me Subways. I played basketball with him on the street. I had conversations with him. He was a cool guy. Now, I do question Blake Griffin. For sure. Back then, I didn't. I just thought, wow, this guy's an amazing athlete and a cool guy. He was my neighbor. You can't handle that? Don't. Alistair Crowley's initials 10-12 jab and wear your hijab because that's Muslim word for face covering. Yeah, great connection there with the hijab and the jab and the face covering with the mask. No, I didn't play basketball with Drake and Kanye. Mock me all you want, mate. I lived in LA. I lived in LA. I lived in Manhattan Beach, one of the wealthiest areas of the US. I was fortunate with the life that I had in Los Angeles, the people that I met, the people I hung out with. Blake was at the Clippers. He lived on the Strand, which I'm pretty sure these houses get rented for them. They don't own. They rent them because obviously players can go to different teams every 2 or 3 years. So his agent or whoever got him this house on the Strand overlooking the ocean, and he lived next door to me. It's not like I said I was hanging out with Michael Jordan and going for dinner with him. It's Blake Griffin. So no, I didn't play basketball with Drake and Kanye. Drake's a female as well, if you break down his anatomy. But you probably think Drake's a gangster, don't you? You probably think Drake's a gangster. Probably listen to his music and oh, Drake, man, is so amazing. The lyrics that he writes when he doesn't write any of his own music, none of them do. Graham Souness, you're gone. That's Samani and Annie as well. He's in love with me. Hello, Bernie Mac. Hello. Why did you leave LA? I've told you the story of why I left LA. I didn't want to. I left for a girl. Why I'm in Mexico. I had a quality life in LA. People saying, oh, you never played for Hollywood. Vinnie Jones was never your coach. Yeah, he was. How many photos do you want of me playing for Hollywood with Vinnie for me to say that that's me? You never played with Mark Wright? Yeah, I did. I've got photos of it. I was on his TV show making a cameo. I didn't speak. I was just playing football. So again, you never did this. You never hung out with Wee Man. Yeah, I've got loads of photos where I'm having coffee with Wee Man from Jackass. I've got my photos with Blake Griffin. I've got my photo with David Beckham. Like, where I had a chat with him. Can I prove I had a chat? Well, one of my close friends were there. They signed my shirt, which I need to either give away or sell. Oh my God, you're profiting from these Satanists, Adam. Oh my God. So yeah, everything I say, pretty much when I go here, I speak the truth. Like my truth. I don't bullshit you. I don't feed you shit to build my ego. When I was younger, I did play for Bradford City. I'm a great footballer. I'm a smart guy. I back that up. I had to do videos to show people because they don't want to. This guy can't be that good. He thinks he's good at everything. Well, I'll show you. I don't think I'm good at everything. Manhattan Beach looks mad. It's stunning. Manhattan Beach is absolutely stunning. That's why there's 10, 20, $30 million houses there. So expensive though. Like having a beer is like $10. But it's a beautiful place. Active people, from my experience, kind people. And I had an amazing time there. Hey, Adam, got to do a bit of drilling next door. Go on then. Get drilling. They were drilling again this morning, but they're done now. What time is it? Oh, my, I just looked at the clock. It's 2:01. Kind of have to laugh, don't you? It's 2:01. I've got to get some stuff done today. I'm going to sort out that insurance. What did Beckham think about the concept of rigged fixed football? Here's the situation. When I met Beckham in Manhattan Beach, when my club was coaching against Romeo, I've told you this whole story. It finished 2-2. Romeo Beckham was actually a great player. He was wearing number 7. It was 2-2, the game. Hilarious. Beckham came on the field at halftime. I was there because I'd coached the game before, and it was my last game of the season coaching that team. And my team, the parents all bought me a Man United shirt because I was a diehard Man United fan. Nobody knew Beckham was going to be there. All right? I think the team we were playing against was Laguna. And they got me a Man United shirt. Beckham came up. I was like, I have to get that signed. I went up to him. I spoke to him. Obviously, I'm from England like him. It was the same day England were playing Italy in a friendly. And then 10 years later, or whatever it was, 9 years later, the Euro 2020 final was England-Italy. I spoke with Beckham. He seemed like a good guy. I kicked the ball around with Beckham. He was wearing his beanie hat, some denim jeans, and he was wearing these boots. And I was impressed that he could actually ping a ball with the shoes that he was wearing. I met Posh Spice, who was one of the skinniest people I've ever seen in my life. She had no soul or energy around her whatsoever. Beckham did have an aura. I met him. I was like, he had some energy about him that I cannot put into words. So yeah, I was able to meet at the time my idol. Beckham was my idol. For whatever reason, Beckham was my idol. And I met him. All right. Because he was playing for LA Galaxy at the time. I actually met him twice. But I actually had a 10, 15-minute conversation with him. More 10 minute. Basically, he gave me the whole of halftime speaking to him. So I never asked him about fixed football, rigged football, because at the time I was infatuated by pro football. I didn't question it. I didn't question anything about sports being rigged. I wish I could have asked Blake and Beckham these questions now with my knowledge. But I don't know if I'll ever get that opportunity again. I met Will Smith as well in LA. And I didn't really speak to him, though. Just said hi. Just nodded his head. Who else did I meet? Big-time celebrities. Like hanging out with them. No, I met the lead singer of I'm Sexy and I Know It. Spoke with him for about 10 minutes. I don't know his name. From LMFAO. There's a few. Anyway, I don't need to get into meeting these celebrities. You'll probably think, oh, is Illusion a celebrity then? To hang out with Hollywood superstars? No, I don't. It was an amazing experience, Bill. Again, what are the chances with Beckham that the team parents of the team that I coached bought me a United shirt, which was nice anyway, to have the United shirt when a Man United legend is at the game and he signs my shirt? What are the chances of that? Like, it's destiny, is it not? Destiny. And he was taller than I thought as well, Bex. Like, being right next to him, he was taller and he wasn't built, but you could tell he was in great shape. I didn't know about Gematria, but I met Beckham in 2012, was it? Or 2010? No, 2012 is when I met Beckham, when London hosted the Olympics. And we just talked. We talked about football. We talked about living in LA. I told him that, wow, your son's a decent player. He's like, yeah, it's not bad, is he? Just talked about food. I was asking him like what food he misses the most, and he told me pie and mash or whatever he said. I can't remember what he said. Something Cockney. And then we brought up gravy. I had a brief conversation with Jared Butler. He told me there's pretty girls all over. I replied, can't man, my girl's watching. Oh, is that the guy who played the main character in 300? Wait a minute, I've never seen Adam or David Beckham in the same place. I have shook his hand. And then obviously I washed my hands for 20 seconds, according to the CDC. What else have we got? So yeah, the Djokovic, I'm glad I found that. The guy who's won 21 Grand Slams. Big Jesuit number. Do you know this 6079? Which player's been... well, I got my 33rd like when I just talked about Djokovic, Novaks. Do you know which player, I'll ask you, see if you know it, who spent the longest time at one franchise in the NBA? Do you know who it is? I'll ask all of you that. Which NBA player spent the longest time at one franchise? See if anybody knows it. Pie, mash, and liqueur. Who's this bad liar? Imani and Arnie? You're a sad little lonely person. So bye-bye. Could I really make a story about Beckham to be so clear as that? And why would I? What would I gain by telling this story about Beckham? What do I gain? I don't care about celebrities anymore. What do I gain from it? The question is, what player in the NBA has spent the most time at one team? Let me get my charger. It's going to die. Where is it? I don't know where my charger is. Gotta find it or my computer's going to die. Where is it? Where's my charger? Where's my charger? Yeah. Give me a moment, guys. I don't know where my charger's gone. It was in my bedroom. I've left it on charge all night. Wow. Steph Curry, no. Kobe, no. Is David Beckham a female? I think so, yep. Judging from the anatomy. Look at his chest. Look at his chest, her chest. I'm telling you, Posh Spice was just, it was painful to look at. Masculine energy from Victoria Beckham. I'll give her that. Give him that. Nope. Oh, Dirk Nowitzki. Nice. It was Dirk Nowitzki. 6079. I knew he would get it. 21 seasons for Dallas Mavericks. Kobe had 20 for LA. He's a player this season. Udonis Haslem is entering his 20th season, or his 21st, I think. But yeah, Dirk Nowitzki. And what did they do with his jersey number recently? They retired it. What was his jersey number? 41. How old was Kobe when he died? 41. Dallas equals 41 in gematria. So does LA. Tim Duncan played 20 seasons for the Spurs. You saw him play. Guy is a monster, isn't he? I've seen Kobe multiple times at the Staples Center. Who else did I watch there? Westbrook, Durant. I was there when Lakers played Oklahoma, so I got to see Harden, Durant, Kobe, and Westbrook on the same court. And I will say this, when I was watching the NBA live, it might sound silly. It seemed really slow. Like, it's actually a lot more fun to watch it on TV than live, the NBA. It was really slow. For me. It's the big production. You know the Showtime Lakers, their Iron Man is trying to give us some truth. AC Green, wait a minute, which religion color is green? Catholic or Islam? A question that stays on my mind when these inverts have sex with women puts it in the man. You can still have like this genetic females who can have penises. They make a penis out of a clitoris. And there's a reason why all these celebs are always with each other. They've gone through the same surgeries and everything. That's why all celebrities date each other. Pretty much. Especially the top ones. I'm saying that at 4'11", that's hilarious. Jordan Henderson, I haven't studied his anatomy, but he's a very average footballer who got to captain his country and Liverpool. He said when he was younger, he knew he was going to be a professional footballer. He knew. On MySpace, I think he said it. Are the Kardashians males? Well, all the ones that are pretending to be female, yeah. Kim's a man. Khloe's a man. Kourtney's a man. Whatever the other ones are called. Yeah. Everything about them's fake. Everything about them. Everything from top to bottom is fake about the Kardashians. Tampa Bay just won 8-3. Tampa, and that's Tom Brady's birthday, 8-3. Who plays for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They just beat LA 8-3. Wow, and they stayed on 55 losses. Brady won Super Bowl 55. He was born on 8-3, and the Rays just beat the Angels 8-3. What? Oh, God, I'm going to have to post this. You should have posted this before the game, Adam. No, I just saw it now. Tom Brady won the Super Bowl with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right? Tampa Bay Rays just beat the LA Angels 8-3. Brady was born on 8-3. Tampa Bay Rays stayed on 55 losses. Brady won Super Bowl 55. Brady became 7-3 in Super Bowls at Super Bowl 55. The Angels just got their 73rd season loss. Really? But what's Brady got to do with baseball? Why? It don't make any sense. Let me do the span from Super Bowl 55. 2, 7, 2021. 8/25, 2022. 18 months and 18 days. The 18 I keep raving on about. 18 months, 18 days after Super Bowl 55. Tampa beat LA 8-3. Dropped them to the 73rd loss, whilst Tampa stay on 55 losses. Come on. 55 date numerology today as well. Wow. Kardashians are witches, I believe so. You can have male witches, by the way. People always associate witches with just females. You can have male witches. That's what people don't get. There's male ones as well. You hate alcohol. You don't know why people like it. Yeah, I've never been a huge lover of alcohol, but sometimes it is refreshing. It's not good for you, is it? As for some of the pros you played with in youth, you must have noticed some had like supernatural strength. I've told you the best player I ever played against was James Milner when he was at Leeds. And I was young. I was like, geez, this guy. It's like nobody could touch him. You couldn't get near him. James Milner. And he's still captaining Liverpool every now and again, and he recently captained them. He came on the scene really young. Not long after I played against him, he was playing in the Premier League. It didn't really shock me. I was like, oh, this Milner guy. I think I told my dad about him. Made me think, geez, playing against Milner is when I thought, oh, maybe I'm not as good as I think I am. That's what I'll say about that. But I don't know. Maybe I played against other decent players who went on to play. You don't know when you're young. Most of the time. I just know with him, he was insanity. They kept saying, give it to Milner, give it to Milner. I just remember that game for whatever reason. Well, the actress named Elliot Page who supposedly transitioned into a male and male pretending to be female the whole time. Elliot Page was born a male, pretended to be a female, and then went back to her original state of being a male. That's what I think happened with Elliot Page. All right? I think that's what happened similar with Caitlyn. Not Kate. Is it Caitlyn Kardashian? Which is it Caitlyn? Caitlyn Jenner. It was originally a woman who pretended to be a man who went back to being a woman. Just for even more mockery. James Milner became a footballer and his old PE teacher became a Premier League ref. Wow. Wow. Got to question that, haven't you? You really have to question that. There's no doubt there's some very odd-looking creatures out there, but if you buy into gematria, you can't dismiss it. It's not just gematria. Like, what I do isn't just gematria. Gematria is coding with letters and numbers. That's very little to do with somebody's appearance. That's where you have to study anatomy, which anatomy has nothing to do with gematria. It is throwing it all together, though. Gematria, numerology, anatomy, astrology. Just throwing it all together in one pie is when you get to the level where you can call stuff out at a high level. Bye, rough bastards. Bruce Jenner's Caitlin, that's it, yeah. Milner got done for Sancho goal. Well, if Milner is as good as you say he is, they've definitely watered down his true ability. Well, not really. Not really. Milner won a lot at Man City, won a lot at Liverpool, came on the scene really young at Leeds. He did really well at Villa. He's played for his country. Just because Sancho put him on his ass because it's all rigged, and then Van Dijk just stood there like that, did nothing, didn't even try and dive and block. He just stood there like a muppet, leaving Sancho a big-ass corner to pass the ball into. The fact is, Milner's had a great career, and he's still playing for Liverpool, one of the best teams in the world. So, yeah, I don't know about that, about him being overrated just because Sancho put him on his ass. Didn't Milner also get megged by Messi? Made a big deal out of that. Jenner's the same deal. They're inverted when you're idolizing them while they're on the Wheaties box cover of Sports Illustrated. That's the trick. They put Caitlyn Jenner on the front page of Vogue. They put China, the wrestler, on the front page of Playboy. Much love to Simon Woods, who calls out people like Pamela Anderson, who's a blatant man, and Mariah Carey, by studying anatomy at the highest level and being able to reveal it at such a high level. Respect to those people for waking people up. Strange. All right. Staying on those 33 likes for a long time. You got to love it. What about Nowitzki, bro? How you doing, Flinny? Dirk Nowitzki. Strange looking guy, isn't he? It's a strange looking guy, Nowitzki. Big ass nose on him. The way he played basketball as well just looked really awkward. Even though he obviously scored a lot of points. Just really awkward. Right, any questions before I go? Yeah, Simon Woods is awesome. I do like him. I'll maybe speak to him. I know he don't do much talking, but I'll maybe get him on a live stream. Do you agree with Conscious X and his girlfriend about celebs being immortal and never aging? I don't know about Conscious X. I used to love him. I was going to do a live stream with him. I think he's just throwing out too much. Like, these people being immortal, are we not all immortal? I've said this. If we're all spirits, we're all immortal. But these people, what they come back and enter other people's bodies, and they can enter multiple bodies at different times. Highly possible. That could be what's gone on with Kobe and Myles Garrett and Justin Bieber and the Weeknd and all of that type of stuff. I don't know. I just know this world is insane. It's pretty much insanity, the world that we live in, especially at this point. It's like some sort of demons have been summoned and they're here now. And they've taken over somewhat. I'm seeing all these videos of people's eyes changing, like news reporters, and they look like they're possessed or they're lizards and all of that. That's the thing with technology now. You just don't know what to believe. Wait, did somebody just edit that? Did they play around with it? Did it happen? Did it not? That's why I keep saying you got to find your own truth. Like, I do think there's entities living amongst regular people like us here, kind of like They Live movie, and they're living amongst us, and they're in the high-profile positions of influence. And as long as people just continue to dismiss what's going on in the world, or claim it to be conspiracy, these people are just going to keep doing what they're doing. I need to buy a new bottle. To be honest. Staying sane in this world is tough at times. But you've just got to laugh at also. Who's coding it all? Like with Djokovic today, he's withdrawn from this Open. Did he withdraw? Did his agent say, hey, Novak, you're not playing in this? Was it the Tennis Association? Did Novak Djokovic's family say, hey, I don't think you should do this? Who decided this like 3 months and 3 days after his birthday? Was it Djokovic? Look at this. Novak Djokovic returns the ball during an exhibition match in Visoko, Bosnia on July the 13th. That's 137. The 33rd prime. So CNN, why did they choose this image from the 137 33rd prime date and then publish this 3 months and 3 days after his birthday? Why? Who's doing that? A group of Freemasons just did it. Like, I'm intrigued. Is it God? Because again, I'll go back to Decode Your Reality. He has eventually convinced me that if you believe that man is coding every single thing in this world, then you probably are mentally ill. And I remember when he used to say that, and it used to wind me up because I was in the beginning of my journey. So fair play to you, Decode Your Reality. But anyone who still thinks that man's coding all of this, just man, they have to be high as a kite. The better you get at this, the better you are at making the connections, the more you realize that it's not man. Completely, anyway. And that's where I don't think we'll ever have people agree with this knowledge. Well, what is it? Is it all man? Is it all God? Is it demons? Is it angels? Is it this? Is it that? What is it? People want a definite answer. And I'm telling you, the answer's somewhere in between a million different answers. The answer's somewhere in the grey. I don't know if I'll ever get the answer. I don't know if I want to either. To be honest with you. But it's good. It's beautiful to make connections. So Steve today, a really good guy who is on my Twitter, he told me today in the game show, The Chase, all right, that 3 people shared the 20,000 winnings, all right? 3 of them. And when you do 20,000 divided by 3, you get this. That's what you get. So between them, they got 6.7 each between them. And they did it by beating the beast. Because on the Chase, they've got that big fat guy who they call the beast. So can you believe that? And they've done it today on 25.8, and number of the beast is 258. And they win 6.666 thousand each by beating the beast. And the way he said it, I can't play it. I put it on my website. But the guy who presents it, is it Bradley something? He did it with a grin on his face. And I don't know if those people on the show have any idea what they were taking part in. I do believe anyone who's a candidate or on these TV shows are probably Freemasons at this point as well. But maybe I'm wrong. And I've known people who've been on the TV shows, so I don't know. You just don't truly know who you know, if you know what I mean. You think you know everything about your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your dad, your mum, your sister. You think you know it. You think you know everything about them. But the reality is you don't. And I'm telling you, I'm sure I've known people who are Masons or Satanists or this and that, and I would never have guessed it. In this world, you don't truly know people like you think you do. Regarding Milner, his sister is also football and a blatant fella. I like Benjamin. Let me take a look at this. James Milner's sister. Have you seen Gary Neville's sister? What? Oh, my head. Oh, what just happened to my head? Oh, geez. Is this a joke? Is that James Milner in a wig? Is this James Milner in a wig? Wait. Something just happened to my head there. And I'm not... Guys. Are you telling me James Milner's sister is called Jane Milner and she plays for Liverpool? James Milner has a sister called Jane Milner who looks like James Milner with a wig on and plays for Liverpool just like James Milner. Let me get this right. We're delighted to announce the signing of Jane Milner to the red side of Merseyside. Is this a piss take? I'll have to do a bit more research on this. Jane Milner, basically James Milner with a wig on, plays for Liverpool. Like, what are the chances that brother and sister both get to play for Liverpool, the Reds? Satan. I've got to do a bit more research into Jane Milner. Come on, Adam. What else? Right, let me check these images. Is this a joke? James Milner's childhood. I'm looking at an image of him here. I actually remember the way he looked. He had that shitty haircut. Wait, I've got to type in Jane Milner. I need to confirm this image is real and not a piss take. Jane Milner. I'm going to put footballer. Oh, it's going to James. Where's Jane? Where's Jane Milner, guys? She don't have a Wikipedia. I thought the women's game was just as popular as the men's game now. Surely a Liverpool player would have their own personal life. Milner set up the James Milner Foundation. Piss off. So he's got an MBE. Milner has an MBE. I've played against the guy who won an MBE. Can someone confirm that James Milner has a sister called Jane who looks like James with a wig on that plays for Liverpool? Is it Milner? Like, is it actually James Milner with a wig on? It looks a bit like Stephanie McMahon as well. I think this is a joke. I've got to read the comments here. It may be a joke here, so don't get your... Like, give me one more minute. I really want to get to the bottom of this. James Milner's sister, Liverpool FC. I don't think this is legit. That's a shame. I wanted to share that. I'm not sure this is actually legit. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm done with Jane Milner now. I'm not sure it's an actual person. All right, I'll do some push-ups for you now. Or maybe I'll skip. I think it's fake, TJ, to be honest with you. It looks too much like Milner, and an arm is like just like Milner's. So I think it's just a piss take. This is what I mean. You don't know. There's no way they're going to have Jane Milner and James Milner Both playing for Liverpool. But that would have been a corker. That would have been really good. Well done for stopping Weed. Good for you. Haaland hat-trick incoming. He's going to be the Golden Boot winner. Phil Foden's son looks like Vincent Kompany, 100%. I've seen the image. I talked about it. Yeah, Raul Jimenez, I will say his wife is a bloke. There's a pic of them together on Google Images. James Milner. Let me go back. James Milner's sister. No, I don't think. Nah, I think that's gone now. To be honest with you. Why is my computer not charging? Oh, come on, baby. So. All right, now it is. Now, what time are we on? 2:34. You know what? Leicester going down. Any reason? Let me just check out Chuck is. He had an issue with his heart. I'm going to check out Clow is. Hey Chuck, how you feeling, mate, with your chest pains? Hope you're well. And then Clow. Hey Clow, how you feeling? Are you any better today? Or are you still struggling? Yeah, Newcastle top 8, I agree. Yeah, I do believe Prince is playing the role of his sister. That's pretty blatant. Guys, Google Prince, whilst you're here now with me, because I'm going to go soon. Google Prince's sister. Remember Prince who died on the Queen's birthday? Bullshit. I would die for you. For you. For, like April. You, the 21st letter, 421. And he died on 421 on the Queen's birthday. Bullshit. He's playing the role of his sister. Guys, please Google Prince's sister and see that Prince is playing the role of his sister. And Prince was one of the most blatant females ever in the history of entertainment. And anyone who doesn't question that has something deeply wrong with them as well. I would die for you. I'm going to send off my papers. 1 second. Oh, the drills have come out. All right. The same green-eyed demon visiting my dad and 2 of my sisters. It would sit at the foot of the bed and taunt them. I dare it to visit me. It won't visit you, Lady Hog. You're too powerful. I've not had these nightmares that you guys are referring to. Maybe I will. Kobe Bryant, Miles Garrett's base character is a white guy named Matthias Schoenatz. Very possible. Looks just like him. He's a Belgian actor, isn't he? Made his debut at age 13, which is a number heavily connected to Kobe. He's 44 as well, same age as Kobe. But who is this guy? It's the same. I know it's the same height and build as Kobe. How do they do it? How do they? All right, explain this then, if we can, without demons being involved. If this guy, Mateus, played the role of Kobe, does that mean he's now playing Myles Garrett? And how does he have so much incredible athletic ability still? It's not like Belgians are known for being good basketball players. Do people do this to then go, oh, God, no wonder people don't believe the stuff you talk about? You're saying a white guy was a black guy? So every night they painted Kobe? Basically, they spray painted him. So he was playing, 4 days a week as a basketball player? He was actually one of the celebs that was in the public eye. Got interviewed quite a lot. Were they painting him? Maybe. Because it does. There's huge resemblances. I'll do the numbers. But I do agree that they do look alike. It's the white version of Kobe, isn't it? You'd be delighted for Chelsea. Chelsea won't win the Champions League 2 out of 3 seasons. That'd just be an absolute joke. I think Tuchel could get fired this year. Look out for Tuchel to get fired. You know how Chelsea get rid of the coaches so easily. I think he'll go. Everyone's saying to me that it's going to be... who do they say that's going to go first? David Moyes. No. West Ham will start slow and they'll start winning some games. Moyes ain't going anywhere, in my opinion. Tuchel will probably go first. That's my opinion. The Nazi. Young men will have visions and old men will dream dreams. Not that you are old. Rough bastard, not me. I didn't say that you won it last year. I said you're not going to win it 2 out of 3 years. You won it the year before. That would mean that you've won it 2 out of 3. You won it in 2021 against Man City, didn't you? And then Real Madrid won. Just so you know, the last 3 Champions League finals have all finished 1-0. The 2020 Champions League final was on Kobe Bryant's birthday. Bayern Munich beat PSG 1-0. 2021, Chelsea upset Man City 1-0, where number 29 scored the 10th prime Kai Havertz. And the final was on the 29th day of the month. And then you had Real Madrid beat Liverpool 1-0. So again, it's just crazy. Since Kobe died, the last 3 Champions League finals have finished 1-0. Since Kobe died, the last 3 NBA finals have finished 4-2. 42 plus 10 is 52. Kobe's NBA finals record, he won 5, he lost 2. 52. He won 5 out of 7, didn't he? There's a pic of Kobe looking like he's wearing a mask. Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen how his skin color would always change as well. Like they didn't paint enough on his arm or side of his face or his ears or whatever. Kept changing with him. The illusion, Mr. Blackface, Justin Bieber, I can't feel my face. No. Have you seen the recent photos of The Weeknd wearing a mask? Come on, it's just mockery. World Cup will be good. Not for me. I won't be watching any of it. But I can see why you're excited. I'm gutted about Milner's sister. It would have been amazing. But that's the type of mockery that you get. It's the type of mockery like the Neville brothers and sister all represented England. And now Gary Neville. Do you know what Gary Neville's favourite sport is? Netball. He said netball is his favourite sport because of his sister and because his daughters love to play it. If he has daughters, his daughters are sons. Easy path for PSG, might win it this year. I've got my code, which I haven't shared with anyone yet, which I'll have to do before this starts, before the Champions League starts. And again, with my picks, people saying, oh, why do people pay you money? Like, if people gamble, like, I'm one of the best there is at coding sports with my hit rate consistently over 2 years. So why do people support my website? There's many reasons. It's not just one. If you bet, Tell me another person who does better work for $10. And I'll promote them, as I always say. Let me listen to what Klaus saying.
Hey, Adam. Another rough day. Oh, God, I'm not well at all this week. This is my, I think it's my fourth day taking antibiotics. I haven't taken them in years. So I'm just tired all the time. My throat was still sore, and I have this pain in my side. So I don't know if I pulled a muscle.
Well, thinking about Claire. Stay strong, baby. Claire's one person I really want to meet as well. Got to figure out getting to Ireland. Got to figure out getting to Ireland. She's a beautiful woman. What's Chuck saying?
Yeah, hi mate. I'm okay actually. I went to the GP and he couldn't understand what it was, but I'm thinking it might have been a muscle I pulled at the gym about 5 days before that. Although I took painkillers, it seemed to be all right, but that pain, it might have been connected, I don't know, but he said he can't see anything obvious. With my blood pressure was fine and everything. So I don't know, but I'm taking it as a sign, to be honest, with all those numbers.
Someone's asking me, England, Brazil. No, my order now is Argentina, Brazil, England. And I've continuously said, I'll be deeply, deeply shocked if one of them don't win it. And if one of them wins it, you win a big profit if you gamble. Brazil are plus 600. England are plus 900. Argentina are plus 1100. If one of them wins, you win a big profit. And if neither of them, like none of those three teams win, I'll be really, really deeply shocked. Deeply shocked. I don't think PSG or Man City are winning the Champions League. That's all I'll give to you. I don't think they're winning it. I know there's loads of 23s have said this for PSG in regards to Mbappe and Michael Jordan and 2023 and all of that. I've got the team that I think it is, and it's neither of those. But I'll have to keep looking in detail. Right. Have I got anything else to discuss? I don't think so. What else is CNN saying? Indian kickboxer 24 dies after collapsing in ring. Why is a 24-year-old dying in the ring? Indian kickboxer Yura Tay died at a government hospital in the southern Indian city of Chennai on Tuesday. Wait, on Kobe's birthday, a 24-year-old dies. What? The heck? So this 24-year-old just drops dead. Is an elite athlete, a kickboxer, and he just drops dead at 24. Again, you got to, do they die? Inside Flight Trader 24, the website that tracks every plane in the sky, another 24. Flight Trader 24. Meet Snappy Gilmore, the viral TikTok sensation reinventing the golf swing. Yeah, have people talk about bullshit golf swings and not what's going on in the world and this knowledge. Have them talk about Snappy Gilmore. Nick Cannon set to welcome his 9th child. How many more 9 riddles do we want? I'm going to have to look into that. His 9th child, female pretending to be a man. The actor and television host is set to welcome his 9th child, his 3rd with model Brittany Bell. The duo already share 2 children, son Golden and daughter Guys, Nick Cannon's most recent 2 kids. He's about to have his 9th kid. Bullshit. Have you heard the names of his kids? Golden, and the daughter's called Powerful Queen. He's got a kid called Golden and a kid called Powerful Queen. Cannon shares 11-year-old twins, Monroe and Moroccan, with his ex-wife, Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey's a man. Mariah Carey cannot give birth, everybody. Mariah Carey is a man. It's not given birth to Nick Cannon's 2 kids and then called them what? Moroccan and Monroe. And he's got twins called Zion and Zillion. Zion like Zionism with DJ Abby De La Rosa. Cannon's late son Zen, which makes me think of Zen when it comes to like yoga, whom he shared with model Alyssa Scott, there's your female surname like they always do, died from brain cancer at the age of 5 months old in 2021. He has a daughter called Powerful Queen. No wonder there's so many people naming the kids bullshit names now. Do I see Ronaldo leaving Man United? Not this season, no. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. By the way, if you took my baseball pick again, they're up 3-1. Seattle's winning 3-1. If you want to cover, Cleveland are plus 220, so you can't lose any money. It's up to you. But they're up 3-1. In the number of the beast and Bill Gates riddle. Like, a long way to go. It's only the second inning. But yeah, Cleveland are plus 220. So again, you can guarantee profit today if you're smart. It's up to you. What a moronic name, yeah? I agree. Nick Cannon is a woman pretending to be a man, also once dressed up in whiteface and couldn't be surprised if the base character is white. I agree. Agree with everything that you just said there. Just, again, he's got this major platform. CNN, I could do this every day, couldn't I? And just, New York voters sent a message and it wasn't about inflation. Minnesota's GOP nominee for top elections official called changing voting rules and 9/11 after the big rig in 2020. Even scientists didn't expect Webb telescope images of Jupiter to be this good. CGI. Bullshit. Gorilla's sliding entrance stuns zoo visitors and goes viral. My work should be going viral, not a bullshit gorilla, some man in honestly a gorilla costume doing some bullshit stunt that goes viral. Stay away from anything that goes viral. "24 delicious reasons to try Turkish food." Why 24, eh? How many 24s are on this page? Abused and abandoned. 3 women share their stories of pregnancy with schizophrenia. Oh, God. And look, they're all African. They made them all African. I have a feeling that Africa is such a powerful country and they don't want us to know it. So powerful, Africa. So powerful. I really want to go there. I want to feel the energy of it. Abigail was alerted to teams at St. Camille in 2015 when she was pregnant and living in a ghetto. Abigail has schizophrenia. Does she, or is it just an actor getting a bit of money, wearing orange Masonic pants, showing one eye in the image? Hey, Abigail, give you a couple of $100 if you just pretend to be schizophrenic for the day. Okay, let's go. So she got pregnant, then beaten up, then pregnant and beaten up. And then she beat herself up because she was schizophrenic. All right, then. Got to give it to them. They continue to put out bullshit after bullshit on a regular basis. They're consistent. They're consistent.
Later today, I'm not in the house, and I'm kind of running errands, and I'm going to San Jose later today with some clients. Just been working a lot. I'll send you a picture when I get it. I think I can take it from like my phone.
Okay, I'll do 15 more minutes. Let me message Lily, who's going to print off these documents for me. Hey Lily, let me know what time I can come. I'm doing a live stream now, probably for another 15 minutes, but do you want me to come after 4:35? Just let me know, and then we'll print off the documents and get them all scanned and signed. Thank you. I tried a bit of decoding today and guessing Bournemouth will beat Liverpool. I've looked into it and it's Liverpool for me. But I'll look deeper for you. What do you have? Let's have a look at the Premier League table for you, ladies and gentlemen. Arsenal. Let's see the fixtures. Fixtures. Like the Champions League draw was fixed. Blatantly fixed. All right. Let me have a look at who's playing who. Southampton, Man United. Man United have a 55% chance win rate. Told you about them and 55. Oh, I didn't know Leeds were third. Who have Leeds got? They may lose that 2-11. Who have Leeds got? I'm not looking at that game. Someone's telling me I'm looking at Brighton Leeds. I think Brighton are going to beat Leeds. Oh, no, actually. Both can get that 2-11. Now ignore that one. What's hitting me? Something's got to hit me. So Liverpool, if they win, they go on 5 points. They'll go 1-2-1, which is 11 times 11. Bournemouth, they'll go 1-1. They'll go 1-0-3, 103. That's the 27th prime. All right, Liverpool beat Bournemouth. No value, though. Probably not even worth coding. Cleveland are plus 300 now, if you want to be smart. I just saw it. Right, who else? I've got a feeling Man United win. But I just don't like those early games. They might make it a sweat. Arsenal, Fulham. Man City, Palace. You guys, give me a game now. I'm not going to do it right now. But tell me a game you want me to look into and I'll do it. I'll post it on my website. Premier League's three outcomes. It's harder than any other sport, but it's the one that wakes people up the most when you get it right. I had a stage, remember last season, where I was getting every Premier League game right, and that's when my numbers kept going up, because that's the sport people seem to care about the most. This season's been honestly about 55% right, which is not great. The Mets game, who have they got? You want me to do the Mets game right now, a live decode? Are they playing now? Today, the Mets? I'll have a look for you if you want, to show you how I do it. And I'm not going to say gamble on it, so I'm going to do it quickly. Do you want me to look into the Mets game? Juve, Roma? Okay, I can do that, but not now. All right, let me see. Let me see this Mets game, what time they're playing, who they're playing. Okay, Mets. They're playing the Rockies. Okay, so they're big favorites. Why? Other than the ratings. It doesn't really matter. All right, Mets can get 80th win. So the 79-46. And where's the game at? Probably going to be in New York. If they're that odd City Field, yeah, that's New York Mets. Right. Let's look at the standings. Mets can get the 41st home win. Stay on 19 losses. So that gets you, when that primes down to 13-8. And they have a pitcher who was born on 13-8, which is interesting. So that's good for the Mets. The Rockies, they can get their 72nd loss. Pope Francis became the Pope the 72nd day of 2013. Stay on 54 wins. Jesuit orders 54. If they do win, though, somehow the Rockies, they'll be 1939 on the road. And that's when World War II began. And that hits quite a lot. But they could become 1840. All right, let me check the pictures for you. Let me check the pictures. J. DeGrom, MLB. This guy was born 619. Number 48. He can become. Oh, this is where they mess your head up. So the Mets are on 79 wins, and their pitchers on 79 wins. Wait. The Mets pitchers on 79 wins and 54 losses. The Mets have 79 wins, and the Rockies have 54 wins for the season. How they do this? So is he going to drop to... Right, this seems like a trap already. I think the Mets win. This could be a big trap. The Mets on 79 wins. 79 is the 22nd prime. If the Mets lose, the Mets pitcher drops to 2-2. That seems too obvious. So the Mets are going to win. They're not going to do this. Right, the Mets for this. Just for this. The Mets are on 79 wins for the season. The Mets pitchers on 79 career wins. 79 is the 22nd prime. If the Mets lose and stay on 79 wins and he stays on 79 wins in his career, he's going to drop to 2-2 for the season. 79, the 22nd prime. They don't give you it that easy. They don't give you it that easy. So it looks like he's going to get his 80th win as the Mets get their 80th win. But sometimes with this, with the pitchers, is he could get taken out when they're losing. So that's where they can get you. But straight away, I'm like, that's suspicious. Let's check the Rockies. So as of now, like big time Mets. So why do they do this? Colorado can stay on 18 road losses and their pitcher's number 18. He can drop to 2-5. Wow, this guy was picked 126. And he can drop to 2-6 in his career. Kobe died 126, the 26th day of 2020. This guy was born in 96, the year Kobe was drafted. It's looking like the Mets. But there's no value, so what do you do? Hope that they go down. It happens a lot. See, that's pretty good. The Mets pitcher can become 3-1 for the season. 31 is the 11th prime, and the game is 1 week and 1 day before the Rockies pitcher's birthday. 31, the 11th prime. The Mets win. The Mets win that game for me, just in 5 or 10 minutes. The 79-22 seems too obvious for the Mets to lose. So the Mets. You got to see them chops. I'm getting better at that now. But Pill Monkey, good evening, legend. Hi, Adam. I'm on lunch break in Santa Rosa, California. Santa Rosa. Hope you're enjoying your lunch, baby. Enjoy it. Baseball is a joke and double-coded. Yeah, my hit rate on baseball, though, is exceptionally high. It's really high. But it is like you've got to see through the obvious riddles. Told you yesterday the Reds could have become 49-73, the 666 prime against Philly. It was like, no, that's not happening. When Kobe was born in Philly, his high-scoring game, 666 game, they won't give me that because that can wake up a lot of people. That code would have. I was like, no, Philly win. Philly win. I told my community Philly, and they won. And this is the beauty. If you pay attention, like when I was winning thousands of dollars gambling, Philadelphia went down in that game and they became minus 106. Pretty much even money they became. After the second inning, they were even money. And they ended up winning 7-5. So again, for you to win money in this, you have to be on top of it. You have to believe in the code. You have to keep an eye on it in play. You know the odds change, guys, in baseball. Literally after every pitch, the odds change. Somebody hits a simple, somebody hits a double, a triple, whatever it is. It changes, a home run, boom, everything changes. And then you've got to decide, do I trust the code? And that's when I used to really trust my codes and win a large amount of money daily in play. I just won't do it to myself anymore. I won't do it to myself. Arsenal, Fulham, okay, I'll code that for you, Flinny, for you, and I'll put it, I know you're on the website. I'll do Arsenal. I think Arsenal win up, and then they might lose to United. They'll win 4 out of 5, the 9th triangular number. It's really big, the 45-9 connection. And isn't Jesus number 9? 4 + 5 is 9. I reckon Arsenal beat Fulham, then lose to United. So weird how Ronaldo's sister always makes fun of Messi. I know. Have you seen Ronaldo's sister? It's a blatant bloke. Ronaldo's sister is a bloke. Have you seen it? Google Ronaldo's sister, everybody. And tell me what you think. Good call, PMC Shurego. Right, I'll tell you this about gambling. Is so much of it is determined by how much you bet, like stake. Okay, thank you, Lily. Sounds good. I'll see you soon. 1 second, guys. Thank you, monks. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. 1 second, guys. Where's this insurance guy? All right. Okay, Guillermo. What day is it today? Thursday. All right. Chelsea, Leicester. How are Chelsea doing? 12th. They're 1-1-1. Chelsea, Leicester. Leicester really struggling. For me to decode a Premier League game, it takes me about 25 minutes. So baseball, I can usually do it reasonably quick. So much of it is about the pitches. I really hope this Seattle game comes in for me again. They're up 3-1. Because the code's really strong and it's very unfortunately satanic, but it's very strong. But I've told you, in baseball, any sport, one hit of the bat can change everything. The jaw is a big giveaway. Excellent. The jaw, like more than the Adam's apple, like the jaw. I think Red Pill Monkey, if you're still here, bro. Yes, I have seen Hugh Jackman's wife. Jackman. Like they have to give Jack in the name and man. Like Hugh Jackman's a female, but no, it's Wolverine. No way, Wolverines. Yeah. Red Pill Monkey. Do you believe that the biggest giveaway is the back, the spine, the straight back and the curve? Is that the biggest giveaway when you can identify somebody's gender? The spine. Is it the jaw? What do you reckon it is? Is it the Adam's apple? It's not that, is it? Is it the length of the fingers? What do you reckon it is? Yes, Georgina Rodriguez is a blatant bloke. What does baseball have to do with sex? First base, home run. It's lame and kind of an insult to women if you think about it. Never thought about that, yeah. First base, second base, third base, home run. It is very sexual, isn't it? Home runs when you have sex. First base is usually kissing. Second base is like foreplay. Third base is advanced foreplay, I guess. Yeah, I never thought about that. Nice. Personally, I've realized when it's double coding, I find middles for both teams. The score is usually close. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you want to get on a draw when you see that. You've got to know what games to avoid. So anyway, going back to what I'm saying about gambling is this. It's how much you stake. It's how much you stake. On the beginning of the Adonis belt's a good one. The hips, yeah, the hips don't lie. Spoken by the bloke Shakira. Because it's not, you can get trapped by the size of these people, their height, the size of their feet, and all that type of stuff. The six packs, the fake titties, so-called bulges. The trachea is a good one, yeah. So when I told you, when I first began my journey of gambling with this knowledge, I was doing $10 bets. $10 to win 15. And then I was starting to do like, I thought I'm going to do some parlays. I'm so good at this. I'm going to do parlays. $10 to win me 70. And I saw they were coming in. Then I was like, oh God, I'm going to start betting $100 now on a game. And then it became $1,000 and $2,000. And it became an issue. Even though I was winning. Jay Sol is the guy who can back me up the most with this because we would stake the same amount on the same games. And it got to a point where betting $500 for me in a game didn't feel like enough. I got greedy with it. It didn't feel like enough. I was like, $500 to win 500. What's the point? I got big time with it. And it's not a good place to be, in my opinion. So with the whole gambling stuff, I think it's absolutely fine if you gamble like a decent amount of money, that 10% of your wage or whatever, and hopefully most months you'll win. With my hit rate, you will. But it's not going to change your life if you don't. Yes, please, Lily. I'll be very grateful. So that's how I see it. I do believe my community now, there's people who gamble and they do well, but they don't bet stupid money. They're not playing with fire. So that's how I want to do it. Code, help people win a bit of money along the way, help wake them up, help them wake their friends and family up. But there's definitely a negative to code in sports because you're not always right. Like Red Pill Monkey was saying, unless you're always right, they're going to doubt you. The normies, the so-called normies, are going to doubt the work unless you're 100% right every single day, which we're never going to be because it's not supposed to be that way. Check out Giselle in a swimsuit. Okay, that's Brady's wife. Wife. Where's the hips? There's no hips. These supermodels are men because women can't look like this. Oh God, guys, this is disgusting. Looking at it's, and they always have to stick one hip out to make them look like they have hips. They stick it. I can do that. Oh, this is disgusting. I don't know how guys like supermodels. They're attracted to men. Any men out there who are attracted to supermodels, you're attracted to men. That's not a woman's body, Brady, who admitted that Giselle's a witch. Have you seen the size of Giselle's feet? They're up there with Big Mike. They're up there with Big Mike. You've got to be... Look at the state of Brady's body here. It's elite athlete. Look at him. It's a little female Brady, aren't you? Little female Thomas. No deceiver. Giselle looks sensational in skimpy bikini. No, she doesn't. She doesn't look sensational. It's like a bloke in a wig. That's what she looks like. And Brady looks like he's had too many Oreos in this photo. I'm going to save this image. Giselle is a bloke. I'll save it as that. Bam. Hitting Giselle with a big old bam here. The nickname for the pitcher, Jacob de Grom, his nickname is Jake. Really? Did they even have to mention his nickname's Jake when he's called Jacob? Pathetic. Just embarrassing. Jacob's nickname is Jake. Wow. Wow. All right, God, how long have we been speaking? 2 hours, 26 minutes. Would you make a Simon Jordan? Annoying, irritating. Speaks with a silly accent to make him sound more intelligent. Rattles people. Female. When a blatant bloke comes out, people say, I always knew it was a drag, which is blatant bloke keeps pretending people can't see. Yep. All you have to do is go to a drag club to see that they all look like these A-list celebrities. Don't they? They all look like them. They all sound like them. They move like them. They dress like them. But when you see them in a drag show in Blackpool, you just laugh it off. It's the same people you're seeing on your screen who you're worshipping. Number 9, Jesus, yeah. Who went to Man City and was given the number 33 jersey, which is the age Jesus died. Ah, no, Zendaya. Zendaya's another one who's a blatant man. Ronaldo's mum's a geezer, never mind the sister. Mr. Flynn, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor now. Can you Google Mbappe's mother? Please. Google Mbappe's mum. I'm going to do it just for a laugh before I go. Oh, that's a good laugh. That's a really good laugh. Look, it looks like the Robin Williams, Melinda Gates version. Somebody do this. I can imagine Flinny laughing now. Oh my goodness gracious me. Are you all doing this, guys? Are you Googling Mbappe's mum? And please tell me you are. Please tell me you are. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone checking out Mbappe's mum? Bloke. Okay, here. Mbappe's mum. Kathy, check that out. I want your verdict before I go. Hey, Luis Lopez. Check out Mbappe's mum. If you want a good laugh. Blokee. Maybe I could do a video about that. Sing a song about blokes and just do random images. This is a bloke. And this is a bloke. And this is a bloke. And this is a bloke. I'll have to time it perfectly when I'm clicking the image off. This is a bloke. And this is a bloke. Oh my God, you can't say that. Man in a wig. That makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. People think the myth plays Mbappe. I don't know. I just know Real Madrid's chairman said, I want the original Mbappe, not the current one. And that made me think. That really got me thinking. The original Mbappe, how many of them? How many Mbappes do we have? Somebody just sent me an image saying, do you think this soul is in a wigman's body with her favourite fruit being an apple? Serena Wigman, England's head coach. People don't realise how they're mocking women, unfortunately, that a man actually looks a bit like Klopp. The fake hair, man. Wigman is a bloke. Wigman is a bloke. Da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da. What shall I do tonight, Adam? You're not coaching or anything. What shall I do? Wigman is a bloke. Wigman's a bloke. Wigman's a bloke. Google the Myth YouTube gamer doing the Mbappe celebration. Okay. The Myth YouTube gamer Mbappe. Wow. Well, it looks like him, doesn't it? I'll have to do some date durations. If they give it, I don't know if they'll give his date of birth out. Where's Mbappe's mum from? Wait, she's Mbappe's agent. Wait, his father, Wolford, is originally from Cameroon, as well as being Mbappe's agent, is a football coach. Oh, his father, Mbappe's father, is an agent. It's funny how they're called, they're literally called agents. They're called agents, guys. Like CIA agents. The agents. Wow. Subconscious in a different body. That's how these celebrities can be in the same room. It's deep, isn't it? It's very deep. This Brady photo, man. How is this guy got 7 rings? Oh, it's all Brady, Giselle. It's all going to come crashing down for you in our lifetime. It's all going to come out who you really are. You will not be worshipped. Look at Zlatan. I'm looking at an image of Zlatan here. Just character, innit? What a character Zlatan is. Literally a character on the world stage. My name is Zlatan. Everywhere I go, I win trophies. I am the lion. You're a prick. You're a big-nosed deceiver. All right? With your yellow and blue Sweden flag. Same place as Greta Thunberg's from. How dare you, Zlatan? Oh, water. You've always been good to me, baby. Oh. You've always been good to me, baby. Definitely manly. Thank you, Kathy, for backing that up. You know, I respect your opinion. Barbara Banda will make you laugh more than Mbappe's mum. Okay, I'm excited for this. Barbara Banda. Zambian footballer. Wait. It looks like Zaha. It looks like Wolford Zaha. And it wears the same number as Zaha. Guys, oh, why can't I share my screen? This Barbara Banda looks like Zaha and runs like Zaha and has the same jersey. Is it Zaha? Thank you for sharing this. This is absolutely hilarious. Barbara Banda, Zambian amateur boxer and footballer. She's an amateur boxer and footballer. How do you have time to do both? What? Boxer and footballer. Bloke. I'm going to put the name in the chat. Anyone who knows Wilfred Zaha, you're going to piss yourself at this. This could well be Wilfred Zaha. Here you go. Barbara Banda. Jeez Louise, what a find. What a find. Not my find, big shout out. Who called Barbara Banda? MCS Plays. What a shout, eh? That's great. So I might make a dream team of these blokes. So I might have Mbappe's mum up front with Giselle. No, Giselle probably centre half. Barbara Banda left wing for a bit of speed. I'm going to do a blatant blokes 11 and I'm going to present it to you. That's going to be hilarious. Now, I'm not saying it's Zaha, mate. I was having banter. I'm just saying it looks a bit like Zaha and number 11. I'm not saying it's Zaha at all. That was banter. So I'm going to make a blatant bloke 11. Any suggestions? So I've got Giselle, Barbara Banda, Big Mike. Where would you play Big Mike? Centre half? Big Mike and Giselle centre halves for height. Who else would I throw in there? It's too many. Megan Fox. Fox in the box. Give her the number 9. Megan Fox. Gets all the goals from the 6-yard box. Scores with a cock. Yeah, Megan Fox will be in there. Striker. Caitlyn Jenner, just like anchoring the midfield, doing a Kante. We've got to put Caitlyn Jenner in there. Nancy Pelosi, left back, attacking wing back, Pelosi. Oh, guys, there's so many. I can't believe I'm struggling to just name a few here. Serena Williams. Serena Williams just absolutely dominating the right side of the midfield. Whipping in crosses, like, for fun. Serena, maybe Penis Williams as well, on the bench. Penis Williams always makes me laugh. Millie Bobby Brown, impact substitution from Stranger Things. 11, she can wear the number 11 jersey. Who else? Brittany Grimes, whatever the name is. Keeper, put her in goal. 6'9". Nobody's scoring against Brittany Griner. 6'9". Bam. What a team, guys. What a team. Some real athletes in there. Who would my captain be? They've got to be coached by Wigman, England's head coach. Wigman's got to be coaching them. Serena Wigman. Who would I captain? Not in the 11. I might do a 21-man squad, actually. The Jesuit number. Who's the captain? Who's the most blatant one? Is it Caitlyn Jenner? Is that the most blatant one? Oh, God, I've got to think about this. 36 years old, and I'm deeply thinking about an invert 11. Baker, definitely some rappers playing ballers. Yeah. Striker should be one of those American presidents or Tony Blair who's killed the most innocent lives. Yeah, but it's... Obama killed a lot of people, didn't he? Michael Obama, the head coach. Player coach, though. Size 27 feet. Yeah, I said Penis Williams. I said Penis Williams. Like Drogba. Like Drogba. Just play it up to Penis. Hold it up. Play it out wide. Give it to this, whatever, Barbara Banda. Be the player. Whip it in. Who's in there? No other than Megan Fox. Fox in the box. Scores with his dick. Bam. Another 3 points for the Invert 11. Amy Winehouse, a.k.a. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, that's another one. Yeah, that's a blatant one. Because I'm bluffing with my muffin, a.k.a. I'm pretending I have a vagina. That's what bluffing with my muffin means in that song. I want your love and I don't want your revenge. You and me can have a bad romance. Be quiet, Gaga. Nothing but a bloke. You admitted you're a man. You look like one. And you worship Lucifer. I swear to Lucifer, is what you said in an interview. And when you're loving, I don't want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. You make me sick. What about Abrahamovich, the artist, assistant coach? Disgraceful stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am a blatant bloke. Whoa, 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 oh, 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 oh. I have a massive cock. La, la, Beyonce, yep. Beyonce, if I were a boy. Yes, you are one. You have a blatant bloke. Jay-Z's a female, and I'm a bloke. I also have a demon in me, and her name's Sasha Fierce. Maybe I could do Beyonce first half, Sasha Fierce second half. The alter ego of Beyonce. Donny! Thanks for being you. Ryan Gosling cheerleading. Another blatant female. Ronda Rousey right back. Yep. Attacking fullback. Vicious in the tackle. Because she's got a big one. Donny, Donny, Donny. Do, 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 do. He is a legend. Do, 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 do. What's going on with that girl, Donny? Did you get a number? I hope you did. So Donny loves the Baphomet chain, as you all know. And he was chatting up a girl about duality, and he showed her his Baphomet chain. So I hope he gets to date this girl. Such a funny guy. Just a funny, beautiful soul. I love him. I love him. I think I want to marry him. Donny, will you marry me, baby? Eddie Hall was playing football on his Instagram. He has 99 strength and 0 agility. Aye. And then I'm going to have to share this Brady photo on my Twitter so you can all see it. And my website. Where are you? Where are you? What did I save it as? Brady, no. What's his wife? Giselle. Yeah, Giselle is a bloke. Giselle is a bloke, and Brady is a bird. Baby. There you go. Let's see if people find this funny. Giselle is a bloke, and Brady is a bird, baby. Giselle's bigger than Brady, I think. Giselle is bigger than Brady. I've never dated a girl taller than me. You all know this. Wait, how is this normal that I can only see the... No. You should be able to see everything I have posted. Do you need help signing in? No, that's not right. All right, let me share this on the old trusty website. It's about my 10th post of the day. Giselle is a bloke and Brady is a bird. Right. I might go jump in the Austin Power. Could do with a shower, baby. But then again, maybe I won't. So I can go for a run on the marina. Run on the marina, strawberry smoothie afterwards. Bam. Done. Yeah, what time is it? Oh, geez, it's 3:33. 3:33. So what time did I say I'd come? 4:30. Geez, guys, I think I'm going to have to go. We'll give it 5 more minutes. Donnie, another one! Come on, that's a strawberry smoothie for the illusion. Sorry, mate, I'm conning you out of your money here. I'm actually going to put that money towards surgery to become a female because I want to win. I want to win the upcoming World Cup with England. So I got a number yesterday and asked her out today to go out tomorrow. Donnie! It's Donnie. And she said, yeah. Good for you, lad. But when you were telling me about this girl, I had a feeling that you connected. I could feel it in your voice. And the stuff she was talking about and you were talking about, I was like, this sounds like there's a lot of potential there. Let me know how it goes, mate. That's brilliant. And good for you for asking her. Cable X Dialectics, how you doing? What's Daniello saying? I don't know. We'll keep him in here. But yeah, there he is, the GOAT. Don the GOAT. The greatest of all time for asking that girl. She sounds like I would have been up for meeting that girl, like the way you described her, the way she sees the world, how open she is, the way she loves duality, and get her to sub to the illusion, baby. Get those numbers up. Like, subscribe, and whatever the other thing is. I can't remember the other word. I always forget. Like, subscribe, and share. Great for me. Late night streams, Adam. No, my pleasure, John Wayne. I know it's difficult with time zones. Some people love it at this time, other people don't. Can't please everybody. It's the polarity of life, baby. I try and mix up my live streams, but then again, I usually go live whenever I feel like it. It's not actually by design, unless somebody really asks me to do it. Yeah, Hector Bellerin. Oh, Danny, bye-bye, brother. He sent me $28 in total. Perfect number. It literally is a perfect number, 28. YouTube will probably take $26 of it, though. Robin. After you transition, your name will be Amy Edward Adams. I'll take that. I used to date a girl called Amy. I'm actually going to see her in England. She has a boyfriend now, and I think she has one kid, a couple of dogs, but we still get along. We have a great connection. But yeah, was she the first girl I loved in my head? Amy. So I'll take that. Amy Edward Adams. Am I going to keep my Adam's apple or should I trim it down? Keep the beard. I might keep half of the beard and then go all girly here and half the beard here, just for prime time duality. Okay. Is it time for me to go? Giselle's a bloke and Brady's a bird, baby. People enjoyed that one. Not a literal. Somebody said literal bird. No, not a literal bird. My bro Milan said, bro, you're live and the knocking is karma for your woos from the last place. So, the other day I was doing live streams and kept banging. Said maybe it was karma for me for always going, woo! Maybe I deserved it. I'm going to keep wooing. I better crack on, Anna. I better crack on. Got to go sort out those papers and then pay the grand for the insurance. Then I can shut up about it once it's done. Now I'll go for a run. And maybe I'll do some push-ups. Somebody's obsessed with me doing push-ups for whatever reason. Oh, a Goldie. A Goldie for the goat. They do call that a Goldie, don't they? That's what goats have. Well, the goats. Okay, I'm going to tell I'm going to be there at 4:30. I'm going to have to park in the mall. Okay. Okay, Lily, I'll be there for 4:30. So I just message you when I'm outside the place. Does that sound good? Chicken the China, the Chinese chicken. You take one look and your brain starts ticking. But your next files with the lights on. Now the music's on. Da, 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 da. Oh, this is why, guys. Kids are amazing, but they're so high pitched. Maybe I'm gonna have a woo off with the kid next door. Did I tell you the time where it was like maybe 7, 8 dogs barking at me? And then I went up to them because there was a fence protecting me, or like metal bars. And I went up to them and went, woo! And they went, I went, woo, woo! And they went, woo, woo! And they started wooing. It was absolutely brilliant. By the end of it, they shut up. I went over, they were barking, and it pissed me off. I was like, all right, I'm going to woo at them. See if that pisses them off. I'm going to go high-pitched, because I know dogs are very sensitive with the hearing. And then they ended up going, woo, woo, woo. Oh, my God. Somebody should have filmed that. I might do that again, just for my own pleasure. Ah, it's brilliant stuff. The dogs were wooing. The dogs were wooing. All right, what we got here? Eating chicken adobo. It's Filipino. Sounds delicious, baby. Hey, Adam, how do I learn how to code games? Whoo! My website will really help you. I do personal classes with people to help them code for an hour. Still doing that. Email me. I can set something up with you. What do you want to code? What sport? Do you just want to code sports? I'll show you how I do it. I'll do a few live decodes, then I'll give you 3 tips. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else does that. Probably charge you $200 for that. But yeah, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Email me. My email's in the description. And then let me know what you want, and I'll try and provide the service. Like a hooker. Nice one, Adam. Great live as always. Thank you. Just saying I'm 2 hours, 53 minutes in, the 20-second triangular number. We got 42 likes. I think the beast is here. Get me off that 42, please. Angel C, thank you so much. You signed up to the website. I think it's you. Extremely grateful. Thank you. I will try to set it up, mate. Okay, bro. Just email me, though. I can still answer some of your questions to try and help you. Something really beautiful about helping people. It don't mean you can always help people for free all the time. It's unfortunately not how the system works. Heaven's Way equals 42. Wow. 2022, you no longer need any balloons for people to think you're female. No need to get rid of Adam's apple either, just like a Britney Griner baby. Woo! Maybe you're going to see me in the WNBA. I told you when I went for fish tacos, was it yesterday? Absolutely horrific fish tacos, very disappointed. And to make it worse, the WNBA was on in the background on about 20 TVs. And not for 1 second were any of those players female. No. And it was crushing my soul watching it. I was like, God, these fish tacos, God, I've got to pound these down me so I don't waste food. And I'm getting out of here. Like, was there nothing better on TV than the women's NBA? Oh, man. They were doing that every time they hit a three. It's funny when they do that, when they hit a two and they put up the three. They say this is for threes. But even when somebody hits two or a free throw, they put it up. It's like, what? Is it for 3 point, that shot? Why are you putting up the 666, the 3-pointer when you've just hit a free throw? Or you just hit a dunk? It doesn't make sense if that represents the 3-point shot. Because it's lies. NBA, nothing but actors. Nothing but actors. And these Masonic fraternities deceiving us whilst we worship them. That's the worst thing. They're intentionally going out of their way to deceive us, and we worship them for doing it. How insane is that when you break that down? It's literal insanity. Worshipping the people that are mocking you, that are disrespecting you. I think that's what gives me the fire every single day to do this. It gives me that fire in my belly. I better go. You know what I do? I'm always end up being late for things because I don't shut up. Illusion, we're going to see you at the 2022 FIFA World Cup final representing England with your friend Harry Kane, baby. And make sure to miss every open net and keep diving. Me and Harry Kane up front. Edith, pass the ball, mate. Pass the ball. Harry Kane's out. I'm open. No, Kane, I ain't giving you the ball. You shite. All right? Maybe I'll pass to Foden. It's the only guy that I respect. Even though he's having a bit of a shocker this season, somebody told me. You're going to replace your alarm with a woo? Woo! What a great way to wake up. There must be a way of doing it. Can somebody help me with that? Adam Tate. Have you seen Tate's neck? Like a turkey. Seen his neck? Outrageous. It's outrageous. Hey, Jado. No one pays millions to not have the money. Yep. Supreme Creator 201. I absolutely love that one. Oh, that is amazing. Yeah, 201 is a beautiful number that's been infiltrated, it seems, by the Jesuits, Satan's puppets. Supreme Creator 201. That's a great find. Speaking about Ronaldo's Masonic point, Messi does it. Well, Messi always does that when he scores. He always does that. Your Twin Towers, your Masonic point to Lucifer. You always look up as well. Messi does it. Lampard did it. There's loads of them that do that celebration where they point up to the skies, do the Masonic points. Captain Queen Elizabeth, yeah, for the experience. Yeah, he's big in some pics, but slender in some. Yeah, I've noticed with Tate. Again, another one with bodysuit is one time he looks massive, a tank, then the other time he looks really slim and skinny. It's like, what? Which one is it? Like, these people, I don't know who they are. I know Tate's dad was in the military. I know that. And a lot of these top stars, musicians, actors, models, prime ministers, like their parents were in the military. Makes you think what goes on in these industrial complexes and the things they have access to. Truly insanity. It's amazing how many of the parents are in the military. Amazing. Tate's dad was in the military, I'm sure of it. And then they put him on Big Brother. So you get to know who he is. You want my football highlights? Are you on my Twitter? Wait, do I have a ball? I don't think you're going to be able to see me. And I'm barefooted. All these balls are flat. I've got my own ball here for my company. But I can't really show you any tricks here. See if I can juggle it here. I don't know if you can see. Got a keyboard here as well. God, I just had the keyboard go up my butthole. There's too many things in my way. I'll do video of me doing all my tricks. I can do pretty much anything with a football. There I had no space to do anything. I don't even know if you could see me juggling. I appreciate you, Adam. You made my day. Thank you very much. 48's nothing. All right, let me turn it here. Maybe I'll have more space, but I've got no shoes on. I've got no shoes on. Where's the ball? Are you not going to see it? Oh wait, maybe you can see it. Give me a number. So I get to 100. So I get to 100. I just don't know if you can see the ball. You're not going to be able to see it. I'll try and get to 100 for you. This is barefoot. Right, here we go. I know how many that was, but I can do way more. I'll film some tonight. Yeah, I do have to go. Have you seen some of these? What time is it? The pro footballers who signed for like Barcelona or Real Madrid, and then they got like do the juggling, and they can't even do 5 juggles. Have you seen those people? They can't even keep the ball up for like 5. It's absolutely disgraceful. Guy signs for 75 million and can't even do 10 kick-ups. No, it's not Adidas Tango. Like this ball's flat. That's why it was hard to juggle. Like it's flat. So I need to put air in the mold. So I have my own football company. It's called English Football Academy. That's my logo. Looks like an eagle, doesn't it? But I've got my own balls. I got them from Texas. And these are size 4. But I can do anything with a football. And again, when I come to England, I'm going to set up a 5-a-side game. Use both feet. I can. This is... Let me move this table. Just, I'm worried I can use both feet easily. But there's just no space. Literally no space. I know that really good players like shouldn't. Right. Okay, I'll do alternate. Right, left. Literally everyone is right left. That was right left all the way through. Yes, guys, you've got me. I'm actually Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona never died. It's me. All right. Okay, you're just teasing me. Oh, don't be such a tease. Don't be such a tease. I can do all. I'm not doing the rainbow kick here. I'll end up smashing my computer. I'll do it. I'll get someone to film me. I'll do all my little tricks and I'll put it on Twitter. I'm not doing it here. I'll end up breaking something. I'm surprised I didn't already. To be completely honest with you. All right, who's this? All right, guys. Someone's doing me a favor. It's disrespectful if I'm late. Cambridgeshire. Maradona only means handball to English. Yep. See now, Adam, you look saucy for your viewers. Saucy. Ooh. Too spicy for you. Woo! 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 You guys are funny. Some funny guys. United to win a title this year. No, I don't think so. Maybe, if anything, the Europa League. Do you know how to do this Latin bicycle kick? I've scored bicycle kicks. Unbelievable ones. I got one outside of the box. My brother witnessed that. Yeah, I can score bicycle kicks. I scored all types of goals. I do kind of miss playing a little bit, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I should start playing a lot more. So when I do play, I always enjoy it. I always get a good pump on. Always like get the ball all the time. Get your competitive juices flowing. So yeah, I'll probably start playing way more. I was born on the 28th, and yes, I'm perfect. Nobody seems to recognize it. Nobody's perfect, but you seem to be a really nice person. The beard looks nice as long as you keep it groomed like that, Adam. Thank you. I trimmed it today. I'll never do the thing again where it was here. That was just me trying to prove a point. What brand is the ball? I don't know. It's just got my logo on it. The balls are decent enough. It's just I always have to pump them up. I always have to pump these balls up. The air comes out of them pretty quickly. But I like them, and they're my own brand, and it's cool. It's cool. People would always steal my balls. I know that was they can't steal these ones. Nobody else has these balls. Nobody's got the Illusions balls, baby. Woo! Yorkshire banter. Yeah, there's loads of 10s for Man United, but I can't see it. You know the treble winning season, 99? The span from them winning the FA Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League was 10 days. It was 10 days. I'm not sure Belzino knows that. Hopefully he does. Do you want Lady Hawk Divine and me to chase you on the run? You won't catch the Illusion if it comes to speed, a race. You three won't catch me unless I'm wearing high heels. You ain't getting the Illusion. You can run after me, but I will leave you in the dust, baby. Maybe we'll just go for a nice brisk walk together. I don't need you chasing me like I'm Austin Powers. Remember that opening scene where all the ladies are chasing him? I would like to share my experience with you one day and how I felt Jesus touched my heart. That sounds amazing, Angel G. Drop me a message. Drop me a message. Your crown jewels. Rum. Oh, I'm a pirate. Okay, Adam, stop it now. Off you go. Off you go. Maybe I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Go get a few things done now. I'm looking forward to going for a run. Have a lovely day, evening, morning, wherever you are. Stay strong, stay positive. Keep learning this knowledge, guys. See through the bullshit and smile as often as you can as well. All right? Take care. I'm off. Bam. Off I go. Take care. Thank you to all of you. Much love. Adios.